Yo, it's VV time. Let's mint that vibe. Since 2018, we've been on this ride. David Hugh, Dan Crow, Ben Rose in the mix. Building the future with collector tricks. It started with a drop, Todd McFarlane's night. Batman shining like a beacon of light. Partner statue, Walter Mickey on stage. Golden moments locked in the digital page. Rest in peace, Kozak, your art lives on. Ron English still painting where the legends belong. Through the highs and lows, we weather the test. VVFA, we're here to invest. VV fam, we climb, we shine, no fear. The future's bright, it's crystal clear. From comics to legends, the world's combined. VV's the platform ahead of its time. Amazing fantasy, Spidey's web takes flight. Marvel heroes dropping day and night. Iron Man, Thor, and the Hulk's raw might. Every collectible a fan's delight. AR magic, we're ahead of the game. Global collectors all repping the name. From the vision to the mission, we're breaking ground. VV's where the treasure of the future's found. Now imagine a world where the rare comes alive. With VV in your hand, it's a digital vibe. David, Dan, Ben, yeah, they're running the show. Innovate the space, keep watching it grow. VV fam, we climb, we shine, no fear. The future's bright, it's crystal clear. From comics to legends, the world's combined. VV's the platform ahead of its time. From 18 to now, it's a legendary plan. VV's the spark that ignites the brand. The past, the present, but future's in sight. VV forever, keep the dream alive.
Let's go. Who is excited? Grail Day, VV Drop Live is back. I'm so freaking excited. Can't you tell? What's up, BigA? How you doing, man?
Pretty good, pretty good.
It's good to see you. Yeah, life is going on. I had a little bit of shit going on earlier this week, but I think it's been taken care of. I really wanted to do Tuesday's drop because it was interesting. 10 gems for the comic, only 2,000. I don't think it sold very many today. We've got Thunderbolts. What was that?
You're lagging. Hold on.
Am I?
They make sure it's not me.
I don't know. I might be lagging. Hey, I see people coming in. If I'm lagging, everyone, I may have to jump off a bridge. It very well could be me lagging. It looks like I'm lagging a little bit. I had some issues. I think I've got a lot of windows open. So hopefully I don't have to reset my computer because I got this open. But let's see. Is it still lagging?
Yeah,
Can everyone hear me?
It's definitely you.
Oh my God. I hate you, StreamYard and YouTube. You still fucking suck. I'm not going to get monetized for this because I'm going to cuss a lot. All right. Can you hear me or am I like going in and out?
No, the audio is fine. It's just the video keeps freezing.
It's the video. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to do this, and then if not, I'll break something. But let's get into this. Let me get some windows open and are closed. So just before we get into everything, let's quickly take a look at KCBMW's calendar. I'm not going to play the video, but I do want to shut the window down. So let me go pull that up real quick so we can see what's going on this week. Let me know, just like interrupt me if it starts. Like, I don't care about the picture if you can't hear me. Anyways, as you can see today, we've got Thunderbolts #1, 2016, though. This actually goes back, I think, to 97. So keep that in mind. This is like another one of those million #1s. We've got Dogs on Saturday, which I will be covering. Are you excited about this, BigA? I think you were talking about this a lot the other day, right? You remember? You were super excited. You're like, oh my God, I can't believe they got Marvel Dogs.
The fucker Dogs.
I mean, first of all, it looks like they mated because the first picture I had only had 3.
Oh, wait, that's Marvel?
Yeah, this is actual Marvel Dogs. I went over this. Maybe
that's
here for
that's what you sent me that I thought was
possibly real, like the dog bags, the poop bags.
I don't know. I thought it was like a Marvel like parody.
Yeah, that you did think that. So we've got that, and then of course we've got this artist, another one from what is it, Tempo, whatever, the one that I spent $360 to get nothing, but Raven got something, so that's great. So that is going to be on Sunday. And then we're getting close to Star Wars week. So if you don't know KCBMW, which most of you do, we don't have that many people here, check them out at KCBMW on X. and you can find out his stuff. I'm going to go over to Miss Gecko's calendar. You should be checking that out. I'm just doing this so I can close windows, and hopefully things will work better. This is Miss Geck's calendar here. You can see all the stuff coming up for the week. Obviously, I took the past couple days off, but like today, you've got me here in the morning. This is all Eastern time. Fanable, if you want to go do that, Amelia's going to be covering that at 1 o'clock. The Fanable Drop Lounge at 1:45. Lizard, look at all these stuff. Anything that you want is on there that you want to see for the week. So check out Miss Geck's calendar, and there you go. I'll do this better next time. Let's go back to the drop, but at least I can get that shut down. All right, let's see who's in chat, and then we'll go from there. Let's see. We got Christopher is first. Good to see you're doing well. Good to have you here, Tucson. I'm just waiting for Havoc to drop on Netflix. I hear it's really good. I did not know that was dropping on there. I'll have to check it out. Wes, what's going on? He says my rants are hilarious. I'm glad somebody likes my pain. It's awesome. Hey, what's up, Loki? Tell him to come over here and hang out by your feet. Hope you're feeling. Is it for me feeling better or Wes? I'm definitely feeling better. I kind of went over. I don't know if you saw my rant of the whole YouTube, but basically what happened the other day was I had to verify my ID. I uploaded a couple times. It rejected it. And contacted them. Oh, don't worry about it. Just get a clear picture. Make sure everything matches. You know, this is a drive or DR or what. Everything has to freaking match because it can't figure shit out. And it rejected me. I contacted them again, and it locked me out. And I'm like, okay. BigA knew I was not happy. He's like, maybe relax. It might be okay. So I relaxed. I'm like, I'll do the stream. And like 30 minutes later, after contacting them again to tell them I can't submit my ID anymore, they locked down all the monetization that I got. They basically put me back to the review status where I couldn't even get reviewed yet. I had to do something with my AdSense. And so I'm like, I'm not streaming for YouTube and making them money and make me wait like a little baby. So everything's good, though. I'm back until they do it again. I'm sure they'll do it again. Tucson is correct. Opening credits should be 30 seconds or less. But I don't care about my viewers, so I just do stuff I like. No, he's actually right. It's I don't know if you remember, even 5 years ago, everyone had like a little intro for their videos on YouTube. Most have gotten rid of them. I don't do them anymore. They're actually not good to do. So people who have them, maybe if you have a specialized content, it's really not that good to have it because people just have no attention spans. So I do wonder when Veve Thunderbolts is coming. He's talking about, are you talking about Hulk or are you talking about like 1997 Thunderbolts #1? And we got Double in the house. Check out her blog. I retweeted it, so check it out. It's actually pretty good. Just talking about like for new collectors, what are some good items you can get on the app. So that's good. Alejandro is here. Good to see you, Alejandro. Can we see? He's got to be the first one to use one of the new emojis. I've got, and this is not, I don't care if people want to join or not, but I got memberships up and you get some stupid emojis. So he's got this. So Alejandro, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for dropping by and thank you for the membership. Let's see. Lockjaw is a big deal. And this is what we're talking about. By the way, you like the TV? You like the TV?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, nice little classic. I actually remember this from when I was younger.
Oh my God, what a nightmare. And by the way, we've got my new segment today. I will be doing it at some point here. I think it'll be funny. I showed my son a couple things and it was hysterical what he said. So I'm like, okay, I think this little bit might work. But yeah, this TV, for you young ones, this is crazy. This TV that we had. So this was, what would you say? This is about a 13-inch TV, maybe 12. 13,
something like that.
Yeah, so our choices were like 12, 13-inch, 19-inch, 27, 30, I think 35 at the time. When my parents got a 35-inch, I was like, oh my God, this seems massive. And now I've got an 86-inch TV. So it's just crazy. But yeah, it sucked. The dials, it never worked. But anyways, we're here for Thunderbolts. I may not do everything the way I normally do it today, just so we can talk about this. I actually like the comics that are like this. This Ultra Rare. Do you like the where they put the characters in? I think that's kind of cool how they do that.
Yeah. The first one they did like that was the Star Wars one, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I really like that. All right, there we go. Look, we've got the O face. Why does it not show up? Does that show up for you? It doesn't look like it shows up right.
Yeah,
Maybe
it shows up in the chat. It does.
In the chat, it shows up right. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, he was saying Hulk book. I'm getting back here. Sorry, everyone. Then there's Pooski. What is going on? Thank you for being a member. He's a new member. Appreciate you
nice.
coming out and hanging out and allowing me to grift money from you. I really appreciate it. But it is good to have people here. Again, don't feel like you have to do that. Just hit like and watch the channel. We got Matthew here. Let's see. Squared Circle Expo is this weekend in Indianapolis. Brett the Hitman Hart, Mankind, Joe Henry. Really? It's got everyone's going to be there? Holy cow.
Are these wrestling people?
Yeah, all wrestling. Yeah. Old school. Are you going to that, Matthew? I guess you're not that far away. I used to go to Purdue, so we weren't that far away from Indianapolis. We'd actually go there a lot. And yeah, Tucson was talking about the Hulk. Wrestling is so stupid. Look, I actually used to think that when I was really young, because of course we knew it was fake. But like once you know it's fake and it's just entertainment, and you actually realize that they were hurting. A lot of times they really were getting hurt. I like that. a lot of it is fake, but it's still an art, and it's still they got injured really bad. So I can handle that. Look, we got the Cabbage Club, O-Face, all that stuff. Good to see. There's Pusky with the Thanes. We could really use wrestling on VB. I think that would be pretty cool if we could get that. But who else has wrestling? It's not Candy, is it? Or is it Candy? It might be Candy.
They had one of them had UFC, not wrestling.
Okay, you're right. Dapper Labs had UFC because I bought some. Like Top Shots, that all that stuff.
Yeah,
but I thought somebody had wrestling. It's not Candy.
It's possible. I not that I can remember off the top of my head. But
somebody in chat will know. Come on, Tucson. Wait, you're poor and I'm poor. Do you watch wrestling, Big A?
Me? No.
No. See, it's I don't know. Maybe it is for poor people. I'm a millionaire. There you go. Meat is for poor people. That's weird. I used to love wrestling in the 90s. Tried watching WrestleMania last week. Not the same. Yeah, it's just not the same with what like we grew up with. At least what I used to like to watch. By the way, hit that like button, and if you haven't voted yet, please vote. Are you going for Thunderbolts #1 today? 31%, 29% say yes out of 17 whole votes. Thank you, everyone, for voting. There's something wrong. Everything on that TV screen should be black and white. I mean, I used to have a black and white. I talked about this on the show. I'd bring it up from my basement to watch TV late at night.
Do you remember what the two knobs were for?
For UHF and VHF, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't that what it was?
Yeah.
Holy cow. Look at that. You're going to be good for there's like basically our first Blow Me segment right there on this TV, because definitely a lot of people have no clue what all this. And those little knobs were like contrast and saturation, if I'm correct, right? The little knobs to the
V hold and the H sync.
Oh my God. No, I hate my life. We're so old. It's crazy. Let's see. The only thing lower IQ than wrestling is politics. All right. Okay, that I'll buy. Do you remember the smell of a TV tube going bad? It's one of those things that sticks in your memory forever. Yeah, and it also sticks in your body with all that shit that probably causes cancer. Yes, I do. Did you ever have a tube blowout? A TV tube blowout?
I don't remember. Maybe, but it's just like a ferrofluid smell from the hanging in the back.
Exactly. So it's not too bad. I like to sniff that for fun.
Yeah, I like Tucson saying politics is low IQ stuff, but like he always talks politics.
Right, of course. So, but that's all right. We can be low IQ and talk about it. I don't like talking about, at least not here, because nobody cares here. Wrestling and soap opera combined with circus and stunt performance, completely agree. By the way, if you want to go for the drop and join the wait, let's go ahead and join it. There are 3,000 of them. Let me quickly pull up the Minty Fresh numbers. Take a look at those. You kind of know what we got going here, and then we'll go from there. All righty. I'm kind of liking the TV. I mean, not everything shows up beautifully, but who cares? The show sucks, so it doesn't really matter. All right, 162 is the first mint, 3000 the last mint, 616, 1901, 1922, 1923, 1939, 1961. 1997 is FA. It was in a Hulk comic. I forgot the edition. Yeah, I'm not even going to attempt. I completely forgot. 2016 is the Chaser. That's the year this came out. 2025, we got a movie coming out this year. Of course, that is this year. And 3000. If you can get any of those at floor price, I'd probably pick them up. Not financial advice, but you could do well. I will bring these back up maybe. I normally go over the comic, but I don't know. I just wanted to talk a little bit more. But here is the common. There's the uncommon, only made for double quill. Here we got the rare. One of the better rares. It's got nice colors in it. But I'd say this ultra rare is the one I would want if I did go for it. I don't think I am. And here is the secret rare. And again, 3000 of these, but this one looks pretty cool. I would not be unhappy with that one. All right, let's get back to chat real quick and see what everyone is saying here other than low IQ stuff. Oh, my Lord Tuzon. Double quote saying, Indie is nerd central these days. Big gaming cons there. Well, maybe that's where we should have the next, like, Midwest con, and maybe Veve can show up to that. Be nice. What is up, Video Shane? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Good to have you here. Check out Video Shane. He does a lot of content out there and also works with the True Media group. So good to have you here. I guess I will cancel my entire guy's trip because Tucson doesn't like it. I mean, that's what I do.
Yeah, that's the only reasonable thing to do.
It's totally the most reasonable. Tucson saying if you had any self-respect, you'd go to Vegas. I don't have self-respect, but I'm planning on going to Vegas still. So does that help? I don't know. That Winter Soldier image reminds me of Berserker action figure by McFarlane I just picked up. Is that? I feel like that was a little marketing there. Good job. Good job. That was good. That's good. Everyone knows he works for or with McFarlane, however you want to say it. But yeah, what is up, Fromy? Good to see you, man. How you doing?
Morning,
it's good to have you. Thoughts on your discussion with Venus and off script last night? Yeah, did you even know about that?
What's that? Yeah. What people were tweeting about that?
Yeah, like.
I saw the tweets saying that one guy, is it off script?
Yeah.
Saying like everyone was paid by Veve or something.
No. Oh man, I'm forgetting on the guy's name. Look, I feel for the people that lost or invested a lot and made money, but didn't make as much money as they thought because maybe Veve didn't do everything they said they were going to do. That's fine. I mean, look, companies change stuff all the time.
It was a space?
Yeah, it was a space. So
you went on it?
Yeah. So 2 weeks ago, a little less, maybe just a couple days less than 2 weeks ago. I don't know exactly. The Lady Venus from this Bamboo Club or whatever we were on, they were like kind of restarting things. I guess, they kind of stopped doing stuff and now they had this NFT drop. I mean, I really thought they were just AI bots talking to us, but who knows? They were probably real. And they invited me, and originally I'm like, maybe I could do it, but yesterday I was supposed to do an interview with Dan, but Dan had to change his schedule, and he was supposed to do the previous week with the Collectors Hub. So things got moved around, but I had told her originally, I'm like, I don't know if I can make it, maybe make it a little earlier. We'll talk about it. Then I kind of forgot about it. And I got a DM from her 2 days ago. I didn't respond to it. And then yesterday I asked her who's going to be on, because I still kind of I felt like it was a setup. I had already gone through their Twitter, and they were all about interoperability. They weren't lovers of Veve. They kept on saying Veve. It was very triggering. He kept on saying Veve, even though everyone, even Kyle Wilson was on, and he was correcting them, saying Veve. Not correcting them, but just saying
Kyle Wilson? Right.
Yeah, Kyle was on there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was on there. Kyle was on there. Sleeping Comics, Dr. Strange, myself, and Dr. Profit. So lots of big people, right? Not me, the other people. So, but when I saw they were going to be on, I'm like, all right, I'm sure this is a setup, but now I feel more comfortable. We've got more people on there. So we went in and it actually was pretty friendly. I made it clear that like they could, you know, if they don't like Veve, they want to say bad stuff, that's fine. Just no personal attacks, none of that stuff. And it ended up, I mean, look, it was weird. The whole Veve thing, it was very weird. And not until his name was Odonis, I don't, the guy who ended up coming up. But everything was okay until this one guy at the very end comes up. He's like, the only one I trust is Kyle Wilson because everyone else is paid by Veve, and Dr. Profit has, you know, access to all this stuff. And he bought a bunch of collectibles in the last couple of years because he knew he was going to be able to do this. And the reality, looking into it, he really hasn't bought much since 2 years ago. He's got his $10 million worth of partner statues, but like that was all bought a while back. And so he was trying to argue with Dr. Profit. And Dr. Profit was pretty calm. He's like, no, that's not true. And this guy was very upset. Then I came on. I kind of was just like, you know, dude, first of all, Veve did not pay me to be here. And I made it clear when working with Veve that I needed to be able to, you know, speak my mind and, you know, but, you know, you got to be respectful. And he's like, well, I'm not going after anyone. And then the host actually said, well, you did go after Dr. Profit. Anyways, it was weird, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. So O'Malley did a space right afterwards, like, what the hell just happened or something like that. So I hopped on for 2 seconds just to talk in there. You know, like O'Malley was saying, this is the type of thing that's going to happen. If Veve starts coming back, you're going to have people coming out of the woodwork doing stuff. So these things aren't bad, but I wanted to be there to just kind of support Veve in the best I could. But I acknowledged that there were issues, and I think most people did. So it was very so good question from me. Thanks for derailing my show. You're awesome. I'm just totally kidding. All right. I'm sure there's lots of stuff. We have trivia night at 5:30 on Discord. So there you go. Video Shane, you can put the link in here. Go ahead and put the link in for everyone if you want to check that out. Discord, McFarlane, trivia night. You can win stuff there. Things must be improving if drama trolls are back. Exactly. And the biggest bro is in there. Are these two on? On my screen, paid actors. I guess only I am, but I'm not even paid, so that's crazy. Let's see. Call it my friends. He's already canceled everything. Great, good job, Tucson. You're ruining everyone's weekend. Jason Pena, good to see you. Thanks for representing Veve. I hope I did an okay job. Look, Veve has made mistakes. They've made mistakes in the past. They made mistakes now. Guess what? I make mistakes all the time. The thing is, can you correct them? And Jay, he kept on saying Veve. Jay loves Veve. Good to see you, Jay. Hope you're doing well. Yes. For giveaway. Yes. I don't know if I have a giveaway. I don't think I have a giveaway today. I didn't ask for one though. Yep. Rip Veve. X spaces are a bunch of losers always crying about losing money on Veve. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Here you go, everyone. There is the link to Discord, so you can see Video Shane tonight for trivia, and definitely check it out because it's a good show, and he's had actual McFarlane on there. So apologies for derailing the show. No, I was absolutely kidding. But speaking of derailing the show, and don't go anywhere from me. I've got a new segment coming up. I don't want to. I wasn't quite ready for it yet, but I do want to pull up BE's horrible comments and collectibles since you're here. This one really hits the bill, and when I say that, it sucks. I almost didn't do it, but let's just go ahead and take a quick look. So, you can't see the whole thing. Damn it! All right, so today we have Thunderbolts, but Marvel has lightning screws. What do you think? Is that good? Like how it's so difficult to make funny stuff. All right, so yes, you can see they strike fast, they screw hard. What do you think? You like this? Do you like what's going on there? What is going on there? Lightning, oh my god, what is going on there, lightning screws? Maybe this is just the concept. I don't know. What do you think? Do you like that? They strike fast, they screw harder.
I see what you did all the way on the left.
Yeah. Oh my Lord. I quit my day job. Blow me. Exactly. All right. That's coming up here real soon. We got the blow me segment. Don't go anywhere, everyone. This is actually will be a lot of fun. Come on, Fromy. You're the only one who likes my BS here. Do you like lightning screws? You know how long it took me to come up with this? It's not hard to come up. It's actually very hard to come up with something funny for Thunderbolts. I don't know if I did it. Do you think I did it? Do you think I did this right here?
I saw it.
What is going on there? She's just making sure the screw's in the right place. All right, everyone. There you go. BE's horrible comics and collectibles. I'm I going to like justify that with a song? I'm going to take it off because I'm never going to show it again. All right. Now by the way, is my stuff been delaying or is it working? I guess
no, it's been fine now.
Okay. Until I just
really
said
bad
that.
at the beginning. I was actually going to suggest maybe if you try switching to your iPad to stream from there, but you're fine now.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see if that works.
If it was like the CPU or memory usage on
I think that's what it is. That's why I'm trying to close Windows down pretty quickly. Tucson says bolts aren't screws. You are correct, but Veve and Marvel have not given me many options to what I can do, and that's what I came up with. Lightning screws.
Bolt's a type of screw?
Well, a bolt. You know what? It kind of is, right? Like it doesn't have the point at the end.
No, I know, but
no. I think it is. You want to officially look at? You're like our official is informant full of BS. What's with the dude on the left? What dude? What are we talking about? What is going on? I don't know what you're talking about. G43. I guess I missed it. It's flying right over my head like everything. All right, but we do have the comic. It's 1 minute. Where's Kryptoni? He's gonna buy this. We need to know what he got today, so we at least have one person. But the comics don't look bad. 2016, and we've got the movie coming out, so it's all aligning. Oh yes, that's right. Big day for Off the Grid. Although I still don't have to spend my 1,000. So wait, is today isn't the day we can interplay, is it?
It's supposed to be, yeah. They haven't. Everyone's asking in the Discord.
Man, this show's about to get better. So Off the Grid is going to be crossplay, and then soon they're going to reset everything and open up OpenSea.
Yeah, everything goes to mainnet before the end of the month, so the next few days, possibly.
Okay.
Most of it today, but they're also going to invite a select group of people to be the first wave to be able to list on OpenSea and be on mainnet.
Okay, interesting. By the way, I had the wrong scroll up. I didn't even look at that. Let's do this one. I like this better. All right. Interesting. All right, well, cool. I'm ready for it. Is Bruin feeling better? What happened to Bruin? What am I missing? Is he mad at you too, son? Where are you, Bruin? I don't know. He left. By the way, hit that like button, everyone. Let's see where we're at. Oh, my Lord. Come on. It's taking forever to reload. That's not good. Let's see. Yes, now BE and I can bring Big A's win percentage down. Right, that ain't happening. Come on, hit that like button. We're at 7. Everyone, I work for likes. Please like this. And then somebody leaves. All right. The drop's live. Let me know what you got. Of course, 7 after, you'll be able to do rebounds if you want to get this. This is not selling out. At least today. I don't think so. But if you get lucky, you'll just alter it. I think this
These are my last 2 KDs. I finished the day yesterday with a 382.
Are you serious? Wow.
And then just a few games I played today where I'm at a 5.5.
Wow. Yeah, no, I've never been that good on any video game. In real life, I'm pretty good, but not in the game.
2 days ago with 331.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's insane. I think the best I'd ever do would be 175, maybe 2. Never that good. Lightning Screws narrowly escapes the vicious pounding from the Brotherhood of Hammers. I like it, Fromy. Had to pull over to highlight. Hey, that was better than mine. That's awesome. I mean, you had to. I mean, I totally get it. All right, so Tucson, low mint common. Let's see. In the end, what do we get here?
What's very low? Like 3-digit?
Yeah, I'm assuming there's no 2-digit, right? He probably got what I say, 162 was the first man.
Yeah.
I mean, only 26 votes, but 27% going for this. People are actually liking it. And I really do like this altar. I will go back when these are cheap and buy them.
Did you go for a Tuesday's drop?
I did not, only because I was going to, but then I'm glad I didn't because it doesn't look like it did that well. But, I might go back. Like a lot of people didn't realize, I think it was yesterday, X-Men they burned all the X-Men 2. I can't believe it's already 30 days later. So I waited for those and a couple popped up for like $2. And so I've got 3 of them. I think Wes said he bought 100 of them, which might have been a good play.
Damn.
I don't know. There you go. 2XX. He won't tell. I know your account. You can't hide. There he is. Look at there. There's our member. What is up, Kryptoni? He's a member too. Good to see you.
Yeah, I saw you got the legendary on Candy also
That's
yesterday.
crazy. Just check to see what I got. Ultra rare. Let's go. Got the legendary on Candy. So you're back. He is back. I should be mad at you, but I'm not. Congrats. Here's a win. He is back. Let's see those cabbages. You should have, Kryptoni, you should be able to lay out some cabbages here. I think I can do it too. Do I have the, oh yeah, look, see, I've got them right here. I can do the cabbages. All right,
If I was Kryptoni, I'd start buying lottery tickets.
Yeah,
That's like
maybe start playing off the grid now. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff that you should be doing. There you go. There's the cabbages. Hopefully you can see that. But Kryptoni, thanks for the membership or becoming a member. And also thanks for stealing all the good luck out of chat. Let's see. It's been so long since Candy dropped any book anyone wants. The Creature Commando Weird War book. When are we going to get our action number 1? I don't know. I feel like we're never going to get it. I can't believe that he got the ultra rare, like the one. It's truly the best one. I mean, I don't even think the secret rare is better than the rare. I mean, what do I know?
Yeah, the ultra rare definitely the one that looks the best.
The ultra, I mean, I'm just trying to pump it so when I buy it, I can sell it for a lot. I'm not going to do it. Action 1 and FA Batman. Yeah, Detective 20. Absolutely. So they've got those. And as long as my original Bat Cow gets me the ability to go for it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to definitely do it. All right. Let's see. I was going to pull up just real quick. We'll take a quick look at the dogs and then I'll shut this down because it's probably going to slow my computer down too, just to pull this up. But on Saturday, we do have dogs. I'm going to be covering that with emoji. I might do Sunday. Sorry, is this thing it's like lagging like crazy. There we go. All right, here we go. So this is what we've got. It's not working. God darn it. Am I lagging?
No, you're fine.
No. It's not even letting me change the screen. Oh yeah, it's like completely not working. I might have to wait a second. It's not letting me even scroll up on the screen. That's craziness. I hate StreamYard and my computer. I might just double the memory again. Let's see if I can pull them. Candy has Mad number 1. Does that mean they have EC? What's EC?
I'm not sure.
Cracked? Is he talking about Crack? Remember the Crack comic?
Yeah, I remember.
Is that what he's talking about? Maybe he's talking about Crack. Holy cow. Hold on a second. I don't know why this isn't working.
Crack was like the Temu Mad.
Yes, exactly. It was like the poor man's Mad, except it was probably the same price. Right. I used to have it. All right, let me do this. I'm going to just like I'm not going to turn it off. I'm going to reset StreamYard just to see if I can crack it. So just give me a second here and I'll be right back. You can just yell at people. Hold on.
Wait, how is EC Tales from the Crypt? Also, was Tales from the Crypt a comic? Because I watched Tales of the Crypt on HBO. I didn't know it was a comic also.
All right, I'm back. Look at that. Total.
He said EC is for Tales from the Crypt.
Oh.
I don't know how that works out letter-wise.
What is Tales from the Crypt? I guess.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I thought Tales from the Crypt was for poor people. Oh no, that was wrestling. My bad. Oh. My bad. Morning piss. Sorry. You are so ill-informed. That's why I'm called informant. Because I don't know what's going on. EC Comics did Tales from the Crypt. Okay, cool. Yes, Tails was a comic first. Interesting. Hey, look, we got Denny
yeah,
OC. What was that?
I didn't know that. I used to watch it on HBO. Tales from
Oh,
the Crypt.
yeah, Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I knew it was a comic, but
Oh, I didn't even know it was a comic.
yeah, and no, but I used to watch that too. Very, very cool. What's up, Denny OC? Ahoy, ahoy! Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. How can they not know this? I don't know. I don't know a lot. When you think Veve gonna drop first medium about Star Wars drop 1 week ahead? Hashtag soon, right? Isn't that hashtag soon? What if I told you I knew and I couldn't tell you? But I don't know. I don't know. But what I was going to do, see if I can pull this up. This is the dogs drop. It's going to be next week, obviously. I would assume sooner than later. But I will be ready to stream the day that they announce it. So whenever that happens, I expect everyone to be streaming. Okay, so here's all the dogs. 25. I feel like the price is a little high. Like they should have done this for 10. And then you would have gotten people to go in for 10. There's no chaser though. So we already had Dogpool. And Cosmo. We already have Cosmo. So, and there's no like secret rare. But are they animated? I don't even know. I don't know. I'll be covering it. So when we get closer to this, I'll have more information. But there you go, everyone. Dogs on Saturday. I'm gonna take that off. We're gonna go back to the comic, and then on Sunday we've got I'm gonna go right to the store. We've got these art pieces here. There you go. There's Tucson's favorite one right there. He likes this one. It's like the.
When did that drop?
No, it's coming. These are just like
okay.
Yeah. So not too many of them. Let's see, 2,000, 3,000, 3,300 about. So not a lot. I mean, a tremendous amount. Literally way too many. But that's all right. These probably burn soon after. So I'm not too worried about that. All right, back to the comic. By the way, here's just real quick. If you want to write these minty fresh numbers down, let's go ahead and do this. I mean, we got a whole 24 people. Lockjaw is so popular. He's talking about this. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready, BigA, for the Blow Me segment? All right, everyone. This is my new segment. It's called Blow Me. And basically, it's just going to prove how old I am or how oldish AF I am. And maybe BigA too. These are things that I had in my childhood. And they really make me look old. So I'm going to present it now. BigA, you're going to probably know these things, so don't shout it out. But in chat, you got to let me know what you think it is. All right. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get this party started. I did a little theme song for it. It's not very good like everything I do, but screw it. Let's get this party started. All right, here we go, everyone. Day one segment of Blow Me. Let's check it out.
Blow me. Wow. To the days of neon and tubes, cassette dreams and joystick moves. If you don't know, you're too damn new. It's time to blow me, dude. Blow up.
Isn't that your favorite song? All right, now you've got to know what this is, right? Okay, so BigA knows what it is. I would know what it is. Let me know in chat, everyone. Show me how young you are. What the hell is this thing? I forgot what my son thought it was. He said it was like some music player or something like that. I got yours too, son. Police scanner. I know she knows what it is. What's up, Tom Tom? Dogs drop. You dare?
Actually, I might not know what it is then.
What?
I thought I knew what it was, but is it a police scanner? No, huh?
It's not a. You thought it was a police scanner?
No, I won't say what I think it is.
Okay, it's not a police scanner. We're getting some.
Wait, I can put it in the private.
Oh, yeah, put it in the private. Radar. Wait, Matthew, how old are you, Matthew? Yeah, okay, there we go. Matthew, he's kidding. Radar detection for speeding. I mean, that's actually not a bad guess. Not a bad guess. Yes, you got it right. All right, okay, so what the F is this, everyone? I see some people got it. That's right. Double Cool's got it. Tom said 1200, but if you look closer, you can tell it's not 1200. But then he got it. He got it right there. That's right, everyone. This is a 2400 baud modem. Now, unfortunately I don't have all the stats. I actually had them and then I lost them. But here you go. This is so old people, old AF people, when we did the internet, and back then it wasn't like, a graphic interface. It was like BBS, right? A bulletin board. You could, dial in and like download a game. Like I remember downloading a breakdancing game. It took like 45 minutes. And, if somebody picked up the phone, it actually went through the phone line. So it'd be like boop, beep, boop, beep, and do all these noises. And you'd finally get in and somebody would pick up the phone and F you. And then all the stuff I was downloading got screwed up. But here is a good analogy of what this piece of crap did. Right. And there were less. So if a 2400 baud modem downloads a single 3 megabyte MP3 song in about 3.5 hours, could you imagine waiting 3.5 hours? Today, a gigabyte fiber per second, a gigabyte per second downloads the same song in 0.03 seconds. That's crazy. Like the stuff we did, like you could sit and read the Bible while it downloaded one song. That's not what I did, but you could if you wanted to. Is that nuts? Like the stuff that we dealt with.
Yeah.
What do you think? So did you ever use?
No, it was like 14.4 when.
Oh, you were really? Wait, when you started using it, was that you were like fast AF at that time. So you weren't using like 89 and 90. Not the same age as me.
I don't remember using anything before the 14.
I don't believe it, dude. You fucking had fiber back then. He had fiber. He had fiber back then. Don't believe him. He had fiber before it was even available. Flux capacitor. All right. Mine, yeah, they had, I don't even, did it go lower? Was it 300? Like, I remember 1200, and I think we did for my Atari 800, we had like a little phone thing for it. So I don't even remember what that was. What's up, Drew? Good to see you. You are here for my newest segment, Blow Me. All right, we got more. More.
Remember in War Games, they had the one where you actually had to put the handset on top of the thing?
Exactly. That's what I had
seen one of those other than in that movie.
Yeah, that's old school. That's definitely old school. Yeah, BBS and Star Trek was like X and dots. That's right. It was horrible. Absolutely horrible. This was way before 56K modem internal parts. That's right. That's so you would have, you could see as it doubles, it really makes a difference going from 3.5 hours to less than an hour and a half, and so on and so forth. That was a spell check mistake. Oh, that's all right. Let's see. I never needed that theme when I played Oregon Trail and died from dysentery. Exactly. You did it. Yes, there were no digital songs, but the idea was to give you a visual. What's up, Guri? Guri, where are you? It's good to see you. Are you back in the States or are you in Japan? Where are you traveling this month? There was a castle game to where each day you had to decide how many peasants were farming or breaking stone and stuff. They were crazy. Like if you wanted to play baseball, they had, you might remember the game's name, but it was like all typing. Be like, you just did a home run. It was all like you would type it all. Like there was.
Yeah, I remember I did this like MMORPG game that like you would just type in which path, what you would fight stuff, and it'll tell you if you win and what you get.
Exactly. So it was all like no visuals, just words. And by the way, yes, he is correct. There was that was not even a time you could even like. I think in 94, 100 megabyte like hard drive would have been what you would have had. And of course, now we've got terabyte, right? We've got so much more. So, okay. So there you go. He's in London. God, I hate this guy. He has the best life ever. But good to see you, Guri. Let's see. Yeah, it was amateur run, but fun. We had great BBS community. Yeah. Oh, you lived in Florida then. Yeah. I mean, it's a good place to like, you could talk to people, but it was completely different. It was really before AOL, but AOL came out around the same time. What's up, Duck and Cover? All right, so that was our first Blow Me. Let's go check out the next one, because this is what this whole thing is based on. All right, let me know in chat what is going on here, in this segment of Blow Me. What is this clown doing, everyone? What is this clown doing right here? Now, I know you know this. Okay, but I got some interesting information. So in chat, what is this clown doing here? Why is he blowing on the cartridge? All right, so Tucson saying to get the dust out might be a good answer. Does anyone else know? Does anyone want to make a guess of what this clown is doing? Because this is what all clowns did. And basically by clown, I mean everyone who had a Nintendo, the original Nintendo, everyone did this. Are we only going to get one guess? That's fine. We can deal with one guess. So yes, this is kind of correct. It was thought to do that. There you go. That is literally what he's doing. So back in the day, so I don't know if you remember the Nintendo in Japan and then the Nintendo here, they were different. Do you remember that?
I remember them being different. I know they had region codes so you can play the games.
So the ones in Japan loaded from the top. So you put the cartridge in and it loaded from the top.
Yeah, ours went straight in. And
right, ours went straight in and down, right? So interesting. So this is actually pretty cool what I read up on it. So if you think about the one in Japan, it was actually genius because you'd have the cartridge there and you'd be playing. It was like an advertisement, right? You could see the game. But when they brought it to the US, they wanted to make it look like kind of like a VCR. So what you had to do is you had to, slide the cartridge in and then lower it, and then the flap would come down, and then you could play. Well, by top loading, you were actually not only was it better connection for the cartridge, but the longevity of the system and everything. When you had to slide it forward and down, this is extra stuff that you shouldn't have had to do. If you remember, like the old VCRs, not that old, but you put the tape in and it would take it like the rest of the way. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So you put a VCR tape in, and then it would take it that last quarter of an inch into the machine and shut. That actually was like a genius move by the manufacturers, because if you had to push things in all the way, you could damage them. So it would take it. That's why they did that. So it was really an issue with the way Nintendo did their cartridges. So people would actually damage their cartridges by pushing them in too hard or whatever, and the connectors would get screwed up. So somebody had come up with the idea of blowing in there, thinking that it would get the dust out and that would create a situation where it would work. And it did. But you do it like 3, 4, 5 times, and it actually blowing on it was not really what was helping. It was going in and out and making the connections better in the system. Now, I'm sure there were times where actually somebody did blow dust off of it and it worked, but the reality is, and they did this later on for people who got like back when they did Nintendo 64, you can see right here, do not blow on the edge, the connectors, or touch with your fingers.
Probably because you're putting spit on the
exactly. You're putting moisture
on the metal and oxidizing it. What I actually had was like this flat brush that fit in there and like a little electric cleaning solution, and you'd wipe down each side.
Yeah, because they had for the system or the cartridge.
The cartridge.
Yeah. So they eventually
like a little
did
rectangular flat brush with like a handle on it, and it fit right in there. So you do each side.
Exactly. So that's the way. So basically, they eventually came up with that cleaning system because everyone was ruining their connectors. So this whole blowing on this was a clown move. It didn't, in most cases, didn't work. Yeah, I read some things that like maybe the spit might have created 2 seconds of extra connectivity or conductivity for through the dust or something like that. Most likely it was just you putting it in and out a couple times, just got those connectors to hit correctly. And again, it was an issue with the Nintendo. So there you go. Let's go check chat here. What do we got here? I'm trying to get back to the top here. He thinks it's the fourth element. Oh, I really am far behind here. Where we go here. BBS were just community connections, not mainframes. You could download through a BBS. Correct me if I'm wrong. Commodore had a 64K. Yeah, if we're going way back, that would be different. All right, I think I went a little too far. Saving my money to keep buying that dumb cleaning kit with the weird plastic alcohol thing and cotton swab. 1994, 1 gig was high end. Most were 150, 800. Yeah, I didn't even know they had even 1 gig, back then. Condensation built up from the warm breath under the shirt was magic. Folded cardboard was a must. Let's see. Of course, Japan was better. Anyone remember BC's Quest for Tires game? I don't remember that. Do you remember that game? Yeah, I don't remember that game. Tell us about it, G43. Let's see. My spring broke on mine because you would put on the Nintendo, you put it in, and then it would go down. That you'd have to like push it down. I had to stuff a chunk of cardboard in it to keep it. Interesting. Yeah, I think that's what Double Cool was saying. The oldest VCRs are the ones that still operate. Exactly. Not the first. Yeah, television. I love the Intellivision. Oldest VCRs are also the ones that beat Copy Guard. I don't remember that. Was there some Copy Guard? I don't know.
I know cassette tapes had it because it had the little notches on the top of it.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's now.
I don't remember if VCR had something similar to that.
Yeah, I totally forgot about those notches. Yeah, moist Q-tips on the connectors of the cartridge also worked for conductivity. The dumbest love game. Like, what are you talking about there? Yes, I played BC Quest for Tires. It was fun or on. I don't know. I don't remember that.
Probably fun.
Yeah, I'm sure it was fun. All right, so interesting. Those notches aren't Copy Guard. Then I don't know, but I do remember.
Well, you couldn't record on it with.
You couldn't record on it, right? You could see block your cassette. All right, so we got one more. What do you think? Is this going? Do people even like this? Like, I think it's kind of interesting, especially if I have some like real facts about it. All right, let's go check out the next one. All right, this is the funny one that my son. This is a little bit closer up. I had to do a different picture, but let's check this out. What the F is this? So my son looked at it. I showed him one with 2, and he goes, "Are those air fresheners?" And I'm like, "Man, this is going to go well," because I just started laughing. I'm like, "No, it's not air fresheners." All right, now don't say it out loud, Big A. WTF is this? Do you know what this is?
Do I know? Of course I know.
Yeah. Okay, he knows what it is. Chat, show me how old you are. You're better to say you don't know. That means you're young. If you know what this is, you might want to jump off a bridge in a video game, of course. All right. Double Quill has her answer. Anyone else want to make a guess? The slots on the cassettes to prevent accidental.
Yeah, that's fair.
Noise.
Yeah,
there you go.
I guess it's not really copyright. But.
Duck and Cover. How old are you, Duck and Cover? All right, good. Now I'm seeing all the old people. All right, Duck is young. Tom, you're old too. Who else is oldish AF? All right, we're getting all these answers in here. There we go, everyone. This is called a flash cube. There might have been other names, but yes, Matthew's got it. Tucson's got it. Flash cube, Polaroid. There were different brands. Camera flash. You're 44 and you don't know what this is, Duck and Cover. I hate you. I not only hate you because you're younger, but that you don't know this. You had to buy them in a pack. Usually a pack of 3. I think it was for a 126 camera. All right, so let's take a look at what this is. This is a flash cube, because nothing's better than having a little square on top of a camera that literally blows up a light bulb in front of your face. And that, of course, was
you get like one flash.
You got one flash. There were 4. So there's 4 in this. There are 4 in there, and you had to buy these. So it wasn't like our cameras on our phone where you had an automatic, it could just flash or send a light. You had to have this, and they were horrible. Like, if you had one of these cameras, you were getting red eye almost the whole time. So yeah, this is, why is it? Hold on. Okay, there we go. I was trying to get up to here. Flash cube. I'm going to have to work on because the TV's cutting things off. But this is, so here's a Kodak camera. Most of these were from the 70s, early 70s, late 70s. So no built-in flash. That didn't come until later. So yeah, you literally had to buy, if you wanted to get a flash, you had to buy these, and they blow up and then spin one for the next picture. 4. And then I forgot I should have done a camera roll. That would have made sense.
What did we get? Was a flat bar too that stuck on top of the Kodak
I think thing? So. They were getting better.
More rectangular.
They definitely improved over time, and again, it would literally blow up the flash bulb. That's how you got the flash. It was just so stupid, but Yeah, I guess it was better than nothing. 19, a young punks here. Lots of young punks. Yeah, and then you get the film developed, and only 2 would be good. Yes, exactly. That was the problem. It wasn't good. Yeah, I looked. People are still selling boxes of these. It usually came in boxes of 3. 1980. Damn. I'm surprised that cubes went to the late 70s. That was $10. Cubes are amateur stuff. Well, it's better than the old days where they, where we see in the Western times where what did they had like a bomb that would explode. It was like, it was a much bigger flash, but those are for the professional people. So yeah, so that is a flash cube, and people don't know, but you would literally take it to, like, you remember Fox, what was it? Fox Film? What did they call it?
We didn't have Fox Film. We had like Kodak in the oh, maybe we did. I don't know.
Like the little kiosks in the middle of the parking lot.
Ours were all like in convenience stores.
Yeah, a lot of them like the
in
grocery
CVS
stores.
or Walgreens or whatever. CVS I don't think existed back then. Walgreens or whatever
Yeah, actually, I think it did. CVS and Costco and all that, like in Chicago and stuff like that. CVS kind of moved out this way later on in life. Well, actually, even when I was in college, they were back in 2000, so or a little bit before. Yeah. So you would have to like you would give them your film. Now they had like 2, you could do like a quick develop or like the one that took like 3 months. It was like a week. I remember I talked about this the other day where I went to go see Evander Holyfield and he signed my gloves, and I actually went to take pictures of him after I did that, and he kind of freaked out because it was right after that fan man came into the stage and screwed up the fight. But anyways, I took those to my local grocery store to get it developed. I never picked it up. I wonder if they still have it. That would be awesome if I could get it. Yeah, you could mail order too. You could mail order. Rory, what is up, Rory? Rory has no clue what this is. If I'd done this for Rory, just quickly, if you can, just tell me, what do you think this is? If you have a chance, let us know while we talk. What do you think this is? It's not an air freshener. That's what my son said. What is this, Rory? I'm just interesting. Let's see. If you were cheap, there was always Fujifilm. Yes.
And then they got to like the 1 hour turnaround.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah. They had the 1 hour turnaround. And yes, Tucson, you are correct. And his corner was so pissed, they took their walkie-talkies and smashed the guy in the head. It was awesome. Just saw that him and Tyson released a brand new edible shaped like an ear. Are you kidding me? That's right, because Tyson bit off Holyfield's ear.
Yeah, I think I saw that like last year. The edible shaped like an ear.
They're now friends. And when Holyfield signed my gloves, he didn't sign gloves, so it was worth a lot back then. But he lost all his money, so he now signs gloves. So mine's worthless. Yeah, mail order was the way to go. And the funny thing is that, no, I never did this, but like there are people that take like nude pictures. So you would send that in. Somebody was going to see it. Those must have been like great days for blackmail for sure. Yeah, Holyfield is really cool. So I guess, go ahead. What did I miss? Uh-oh.
No, it just blackmail, like one word.
Oh, gotcha.
I think you said that was really good days for blackmails.
Oh God, I got you. Are you trying to get me in trouble here?
There's like a slight pause in between. It sounded like
I should have said blackmail. I should have done it faster. But yeah, because you had to publish your nude pictures with somebody else, right? They had to like develop it. But now, of course, you could like just take your USB drive and go to Walgreens or have a printer and do it all yourself. Let's see. Anytime you sent stuff in and it was very cool or very controversial, it got copied. Why Polaroid developed? Yeah, and then we got Polaroid, and those have kind of come back a little bit. It's kind of cool, but now you can just take stuff with your camera. So there you go, everyone. That is the new segment called Blow Me. I'm gonna go ahead and just play the song.
Did they actually do that? That was
what?
In that movie with Harry Connick Jr. and
old movie?
Yeah, Hope Floats.
Oh, yes.
Remember when Birdie came back and she worked in the thing? He's like, all the riskier photos we We make a copy.
They copies of right. Of course they do. Of course they do. That's funny. All right, everyone. That was the Blow Me segment. I'm gonna play the theme song and then we'll get back to the show.
Blow me. Whoa, wow. Back to the days of neon and tubes, cassette dreams and joystick moves. If you don't know, you're too damn new. It's time to blow me, dude. Blow wow.
All right, and there you go. I hope that was fun. I mean, I think it's actually pretty. It's only because like now I can go back and kind of see stuff that I forgot about. There's so much crap that we had to deal with. Like besides walking 5 miles through mountains and electrical fences to get to school, there was just a lot of stuff we had to deal with.
I get those 90s nostalgia ones in my YouTube feed.
In your feed?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll
I think the one I sent you, it shows like where we used to flip through the posters.
Did you send me one now? Oh yeah, hold on.
No, like a couple days.
Oh, okay. You sent me. Yeah.
Remember like all the posters and they would have like the black frame, the metal frames.
Yeah, totally.
Because we all had posters on all our walls.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do they even sell posters anymore? I don't even know.
I mean,
I'm sure
yeah, I mean that was huge, right? Like you'd go to a store and they were big too.
Section.
Yeah, you'd have the poster section, and yeah, totally. I don't know, like that was a thing. Did you have Spencer's 5 and Dime? Do you have those?
What was Spencer's? I think this sounds
familiar. Like they had like a lot of gag gifts, and then they had like a poster section and hats, and then they had like a weird like sexual section, and it was just a weird store. But they had those poster things there, so I didn't know. Robin Williams played a darkroom weirdo. Oh, that's right, I forgot about that.
Oh look, Video Shane like the new segment.
Cool. We got one person. That's all we needed. Like I've got Fromy for my horrible comics and collectibles, and we have Video Shane for Blow Me segment. It will evolve. It will get better, and I will upgrade to a better TV in the center here. Maybe at least this one's color. So I mean, it could have been black and white, and that would have really sucked. But yeah, let me know if you did go for the comic today, what you got. Actually, I'm kind of interested. Let's go check the marketplace and see what happened with the comic, because we are 35 minutes in. I didn't even try to snipe it. But let's see how many actually sold of this. You might have to get your calculator out. Okay, there we go. $3 right there. Got a couple of them. 3 double quill. Your price isn't that low on this. Look at that.
Yeah,
$25. Is that you, Kryptoni? No, he's not on there, but Lil Renz is. He's there. So I mean, I don't know if these are selling. I don't know if that's sell. I mean, that would be just one. If you got it, would be nice just to keep it. But hold on, is it going to screw me? Okay, there you go. I'm just curious. So 330.
There's no secret rares for sale.
Yeah, no, probably. Yeah, if somebody got it, $50. See, now if you had just put that for $5, I would have bought it. 1932. No good mints there. Look, we're in this phase. I don't think like Veve knows exactly. A lot of times these comics aren't going to sell. I don't think they're oblivious to that fact. And it's not even that big of a deal. They're still selling some. It would be nice to see something better, but we've got Star Wars week coming up. So we got some big stuff coming up. And hopefully soon we're going to get some information on the drop, because obviously May 4th is next Sunday. Is that correct? I think it's next Sunday. So they got to get working on that.
Yeah. A week from this Sunday. Yeah, the following Sunday.
Week from. Okay, there you go. There. Yes. You just can't see him. I'm actually using BigA in the background. He's going like this, and I'm going like this to get. Have you ever done that? You remember the days you'd kind of like adjust the.
Or you put the aluminum foil on it?
Yeah, you put the aluminum, and then you'd like do some weird pose, and it would work, and totally, for sure. Cable now. That's the way to go. Sometimes if they don't smell much, the UC stay high. Oh, if they don't sell. I said smell. God damn, what is wrong with me? They stay high, but 3 is okay. All right. What is up, Larry? Good to see you, man. He's chilling and vibing. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Life is good, and you got some good interviews. Check out Larry for sure. He's been doing great interviews, so you're going to want to definitely check that out. G43, geesh, that 1 hour photo movie with Robin Williams was super creepy. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Tucson mentioned it.
What was that? Like 98? Was that about then?
I don't know.
What is up? Thanks for the stream. Thoughts on the recent stack? Oh, yeah. Let's talk about the stacker announcement. Oh, let me just go, Larry. Sorry, I did get it. I apologize. It was at. I had to have somebody bring it from where you sent it because I don't normally go over there. So he had to bring it to me, and I did get it. Sorry, I didn't say thank you. I got it. You got me a chilling and vibing mug. I normally put my stuff in like this because it keeps it hot, but I promise you I will use it, and I will use it on here so people can see it. So thank you for that. Appreciate you sending me that mug. Appreciate the support too. Larry's a good guy. He's a really good guy, and he's great content and great interviews. Back to Dad Out. Okay, so this is actually pretty big. So let me go and let me pull up another Veve thing here. I'm going to close down these other pictures. This might help make things work a little bit better. I really like that 2400 baud modem. Just nuts how stupid that is. All right, I'm going to go to the updates. My computer is really, my memory's bad. I don't know what's going on, everyone. So just bear with me. But I'm gonna pull this up. So basically, on the 28th, we're gonna get, OMI to NFTs for everything. Like there's no limit. It's gonna for all the collectibles. I mean, that's pretty cool, right? You think is that the game changer though, BigA, or do you think it won't matter?
I mean, it's something that was kind of expected, right?
Everyone, oh, we're never gonna get it, stuff like God. This is taking.
I felt it was always going to come. It came a little bit faster than I thought it was going to come. I thought they would do like more IPs in batches until they got them all, not just all in one swing.
Not just bam.
That was really good. But without like, an influx of new users, it's not going to move the needle too much, but it's definitely like setting the foundation for like a good run.
Oh yeah, for sure. Whoops, is my thing going to fuck up here? Hold on, I'm going to fix this. But yeah, like it definitely, I think there might be some people out there that made some good money on, with their crypto, and they may say, you know what, I want that partner statue, or I want that, Batman, or the McFarlane Batman. They might do something like, God, this is taking forever to load. They might do something like that, and that might get those things to move a little bit. I mean, do you think there's a chance? Because look, if you were here when partner statue was 67,000, you come in and it's under 1,000, and it's probably even less like than it is on the app for OMI. You might say, you know what, I can take the risk. What do you think? You think people would do that, or they just, if they're not feeling it, they're not coming back?
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of hard to gauge like the sentiment among the like Web3 NFT guys. Other than like a lot of them just aren't interested. And
yeah,
he's not really targeting those guys either. Like their core audience are like, it feels like non-crypto people and just, an introduction.
Exactly.
With just ease of to come into the project, which is good, but you have to build up that new audience. So
for sure. But so I don't know. Andy. By the way, just a real quick story. My mom and dad. This is like early '80s. This is before Andy Kaufman died. They went to one of those little places where they pretend to be like from 1850 or something. Or they're like a village of people, and they pretend like, you go say, hey, you know what a cell phone is? Or like, what the F are you talking about? Anyways, they went to something, and he was like the tour guide there. And he was just like, I mean, that was really lucky that they got that. And he was, I guess, super funny. I wish I could have been there. That would have been nice. That would have been nice to get to see him. Might have been late 70s that happened. And Andy Kaufman is definitely funny. Did you see that movie, by the way, or no? What was it called? Something Moon, like the song, the REM song. Fuck, I'm blanking on it. Anyways,
Losing My Religion?
No. Somebody in chat will know. We'll wait till they do it. I'm not gonna
stand in.
No. Oh my God! Now you're gonna make me look it up.
Is it the movie Jim Carrey did?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And he like really got into the part, Man on the Moon. There you go.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Man on the Moon. That whole thing. Oh, I forgot Paul Giamatti was in that. But that is such a good movie. But they did a documentary like, I don't know, like 5-6 years ago about like how he really got into the part and became like a real asshole, like Andy Kaufman was, to get into the part. And you know, the lines were blurred, is what they were saying. So pretty cool stuff. Good movie.
Hey, I'm curious.
Yeah.
Since I didn't see it, what was so Kyle Wilson's one of the guys that was like big into Veve. Then he went away and he's in Web3 and does NFT projects. You know,
right?
Not huge, but still. What was his thoughts?
So, you know, they asked him like, what was your best collection? What's your favorite thing? What do you have? And he's like, oh, I'm going to have to go back and look, like kind of like he forgot about Veve. So he had a good perspective. You know, they asked him about interoperability. Was that a big deal for him? And he was like, yeah, like this is that, you know, basically that's Web3. But like he also understood, you know, I made the point of, I think Vive's working towards more the masses and ease of use, but I understand people want it. So, you know, he was, you know, I wouldn't say like he wasn't positive or negative. He's kind of neutral and just talked it through. He didn't throw Veve under the bus or anything like that.
No. Yeah, but he's would be like what I see often, like in that Web3 actual NFT creator.
He's a good person to have on for sure, because that's the person a lot of people want to capture, and that is a hard person to get anymore, because obviously he was into Veve at first. But the one guy who complains like the only one I trust on here is Kyle Wilson because he's not paid by Veve. And that, you know, and then that kind of pissed me off. So I kind of jumped on and said my little word about that. But like, you know, I thought he did a good job. And I thought, you know, Steven Comics was on. He wasn't on very long. I talked to him a little bit about it. It was just weird. The whole thing was weird. But yeah, Kyle Wilson did a good job. I know they contacted Chris. So I think they contacted a lot of people. But they got, you know, but he did a good job. He definitely did a good job. Let's see. A lot of them got their accounts disabled for cheating and scamming, so they don't care about IP or new features or mass adoption because they've been booted out. Yeah, if they're one of those people, they're screwed. Jorge, good to see you. Man on the Moon. Look, he saved us with Tucson. That was the movie. Wilson goofball. That's there. Kyle Wilson is the true pooty shoe. What? Oh my god. Ocean, that was the guy. Do you know Ocean? Dude was trash talking. I went through his feed and he's got a lot of stuff from like nodes and all that. So all the fodder. He was a fodder. But look, I think he was the one that said he had a lot of collectibles and wasn't lying. You know, a lot of people, you know, were told a lot of things and they didn't get it. They have every right to be upset. But like he came in hot. And he's like, I didn't want to come in hot, but he came in hot. So it was okay. It was interesting. So Stacker, you can now just do OMI to anything. I mean, look, I think this stuff sells for cheaper on Stacker, but you might get more traction for people. Okay, think about this. In my head, there are probably a lot of people on here who really aren't that much into Veve anymore, but they're like, hey, either I've got a lot of OMI and I can buy stuff with it. All right, that might be worth more than the OMI itself. So they'll cash out and get some collectibles and then sell that and get their cash and run away. It might just get people who have a lot of crypto who like Veve and they made a lot in other cryptocurrencies. They might say, look, I'm not going to put any more cash in, but if I can exchange ETH for some OMI and they get some collectibles, I could see people doing that. You know, a lot of people were saying they didn't like the relationship between Veve and Dr. Profit. I've never dealt with Dr. Profit. I haven't really heard him that much, but he seemed reasonable last night. He didn't like when the guy engaged him. He wasn't a jerk or anything like that. So I don't know. First impressions were pretty good with Dr. Profit. So I don't know, but I do think that it's going to bring some people back in. Maybe, you know, maybe not somebody like you, but look, if they really loved Veve, or they still do, and they have crypto, you know, maybe you sell that and you buy in a little bit. So he loves the relationship between Veve and Profit. I don't know, as long as it's above board, I have no problem with them having relationships with people, you know, who are users of the app. It's like, I don't care. All right, I want to go check out all the likes. Did you guys and gals hit the like button? Probably not. This is taking forever to reload. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. Really would appreciate it. All right, so there's Stacker. What else do we have, people? What time is it? It's 10:47. What else do we have besides Stacker to talk about? I'm trying to think if they had.
Did you bring up with Kyle about Stacker?
Yeah,
No?
you know what? Yeah, I think, well, obviously Dr. Profit talked about Stacker. And you know what? Honestly, I'm not remembering it all specifically what Kyle said about that. I think he actually mentioned like it was a good step in the right
Yeah.
direction. But somebody can let me know for sure what was said. Profit is curing the structural issues that Sanchez spoke of. And one of the, I guess there's reasons why Veve can't do it. Like there, I don't know if it was on here or somewhere, the regulations and everything for Veve, it came down to like Apple, a lot of Apple's rules for being able to like do crypto moves and stuff on the app where you can't do it. That's why they have to do it through a third party. I mean, that made sense to me. Is that a fact, or would you know that, BigA?
Say it again.
So one of the things why Veve can't do all this OMI to NFT is because of the Apple App Store and their rules for the app. So, and of course, dealing with countries and stuff, trading cryptocurrency and stuff, it changes everything when you start to go down that route.
Yeah.
And so Dr. Profit can do it where Veve couldn't. Now, Veve could have started another.
It's a workaround. Like,
right, it's a workaround.
Ideally, you'd want it native on the app, but like this is as good as it gets for a workaround. He's did a really good job. I think you still go back to the main issue. Like until you can like buy anything and it's profitable, you're not going to get like the big degen guys that are going to bring the big money. But once you start on that path, once you like start getting stuff pumping, then they'll come back in.
Or if we have a good drop, like if we do Millennium Falcon, it's the right price, it's the right edition size. If somebody thinks they can make money off of Veve, they are going to come in. And come back.
You saw when we had Chris on, he didn't know we were going to have like a Noggles drop or
right, and he kind of got excited a little bit,
and he was possibly interested. I don't think he ended up buying because he got busy, but it at least piqued his interest. So there could be like a good drop that'll get him in, but it just comes down to, and I mean, if you got OMI, it's basically like an all-time low, at least since it migrated to Ethereum, excluding like the first few months on GoChain. So to get rid of your OMI at like possibly the ultimate
lowest,
bottom, yeah, that's and realize those losses. I don't know a lot of people, but they make it easier where you can just buy new OMI, get it, and maybe get it for a cheaper price.
Well, that's the thing. If you think that there's going to be a pump in the market before OMI, because that could happen, then you could, exchange it for a Batman and some partner statues, sell those and, buy back in. By the way, this is actually a good point, Matthew. The one guy came on, he was very upset that everyone was paid by Veve. Now, look, I actually don't disagree 100% especially if I'm doing a sponsor stream or the fact that I have a relationship with them through I'm an official partner with Veve through the affiliate program. They've sponsored streams before. They give giveaways. You definitely have to take what I say with a grain of salt. That doesn't upset me. I would do the same thing. Doesn't mean you can't trust me, but you got to understand where I'm coming from and know if I'm BSing or not. But he's saying, do the constant complainers who get upset that a few YouTube or social media personalities get benefit from Veve for covering Veve, also then turn around and complain that Veve isn't marketing. I think what they would say, to play devil's advocate, is why the F do you have informMint doing this? He's not that big. They want the big guys, right? Like obviously we want, somebody's getting 1,000 people viewing other than 24, even in my peak where I might get 100, 150, 200. You want people that get more than that, but I think that will come. But yes, good, actual, not a bad point there. It's all fun and games when you're being paid by the company. Well, look, it's definitely a different calculus. And I'm upfront. If I'm sponsored, I'm getting something, right? So,
but you've been doing this for like 2 years before, like you even got
right. Yeah, like I did not.
Doesn't even like cover your time or cost of like putting it together. So
no. Definitely not. But look, I understand if people say, well, now, the reason it's a good point is, as an Amazon influencer, anything I do on YouTube, anything I do connected to a product, if I get a product for free, I literally have to say I got it for free, because otherwise it's like misleading. It's against the law. And I think it's good that they do that. People should disclose if they're getting money or benefit or, a collectible or whatever they get. It doesn't matter what its value is, whatever. If they're getting anything, you got to disclose it. And a lot of people don't. And in the past, they certainly didn't. And even to this day, I think some people don't realize what the laws are, but it might be annoying, but a lot of times you'll see me putting ad, or even if you look at on the screen here where I say the 10 free gems for new users, it says ad, it says Veve affiliate. I may receive commission. It's not even my full blurb that I have in the actual description, but at least it's there. So if somebody says, well, look, I didn't know he got some benefit from this. So I think it's fair to question people. Just don't be dicks about it. Veve would have to pay for commercials or banner ads, right? What's the difference? Yeah, well, I think they are actually buying ads. I think the difference is that the people who want the marketing want like really good people, people who have a huge audience instead of like me, who might be just, good people, obviously, but people that are already in Veve, not necessarily new people, except for Rory. He's new. Everyone gets paid everywhere. Yeah, but you have to definitely state it. Veve doesn't pay me. Do they pay you? They do not pay me. They do not pay me, unfortunately. I mean, I guess, yeah, they don't pay BigA. I guess if I get an affiliate, I get paid. I get cash. But
how is your affiliate doing?
Not great. I didn't check it this morning. So it's not going well. I still have my original 9 and only 4 signed up. I can check it here in a second. But I see my good friend here. Charlie is here. Hero War Central. Take BE to YouTube jail. Please do. Now there's a guy I've talked about. Charlie. He kills this whole YouTube game. I've talked about. He does better than channels that have 1 million viewers. I mean, he is so dialed in on what to do, and he's been doing this. I think he just hit his 6 years of doing it.
Jeez.
Yeah, and he makes good money, and he works like 45 minutes a day. And he takes lots of vacations. And he gets suites at the Battlehawks games. He gets it all. He does really well. But he's a good guy, and like he always tells me what to do, and sometimes I listen, sometimes I don't. And when I don't listen is usually when I fail. So, but he's a great example of like how to do the whole YouTube thing, and he dials in. He's a hard freaking worker. Yeah, I invited you guys this weekend, by the way. Check your text. Oh, you did? I didn't know there was a game this weekend. Yeah, he got the suite last year. He did it once, but now he got the whole season. So it's a lot of fun. It's actually the only way I want to go to sports events anymore is in the suites. But holy crap, like a 6-pack of soda, you think it's a bargain, right? Like at $26 for 6, you think like, oh, that's a great deal. And then they add 24% service fee on top of that. Is that insane? So yeah, like
our suites though, we didn't have like a bill. Like ours are come catered, like at the Superdome.
No,
we have like a food spread on ours, and
no, you have to get like they cater it. It's like $125 for like 10 wings or something. It's crazy. A bowl of like I think the only deal is $35 for unlimited popcorn, but he didn't do that. They have like chips and like the chips and nuts and stuff. That's like $35 for a pretty big bowl. But yeah, it's crazy. It's not cheap. And
growing up, my dad was chief of staff of one of the hospitals, so like they had their own like permanent suite over at the
Superdome. Of course. Oh yeah, I'm sure that was
we
nice.
Would go to all the games, but I'd go with my friends and like play like in the players tunnels and the locker rooms and stuff, because
that's cool.
To get to the suites was like through the back way that connected to the locker rooms and stuff.
That's pretty cool, actually. So that would have been.
I probably played more than actually watched the games growing up.
Yeah, but it's just fun, like to be there. You get there early, so you can get there an hour early and stay an hour after. I think last year when we did it, we got a hotel room, so it was kind of fun. I'd like to actually do that again. But yeah, it's like the only. I mean, look, it's the Battlehawks, so but like I've done it for St. Louis Cardinals. The suites are real. Yeah, it's nice. The food isn't the best, but it's just nice. You get your own bathroom. You get your own little sitting area. It's definitely the way to do it. So, what's up, Kachow? Good to see you. I'm old as heck. I'm listening on tape delay today. I suggest anyone listening to my show listen to it like 2 or 4x, or just don't listen to it. That's probably your best choice, is not to do it. Let's see, 24 for 6 drinks, man. Your dollar is so here's the problem. That's not a in the toilet dollar thing. That is these places ripping you off.
The gouging. It's right.
Yeah, they like a normal 6-pack is like $5, right? Something like that. It's usually actually more. It's probably like $7.99, $8.99, but you can get them for $5. But yeah, they gouge you there. Same with the beer, same with the food. It's not cheap for what you get, but like it's the experience, right? I guess. Oh my God, what are you doing? I didn't mean to pay his coin. No, look, Jaybird is here. Tucson is Jaybird Tucson. Have we figured that out?
No, it's definitely not.
Oh, it's not. Okay, but it's like his cousin. Is that what we're thinking? I don't know. Anyways, everyone, 28th, we've got Stacker coming. And Charlie, if you're still here, I'll get back to you when I'm done with the stream. But we've got Stacker coming on the 28th. What else is coming on the 28th? There was something else coming on the 28th, I thought. Oh, the interacting with the app. Did you see that? I don't know if you have an article. So you remember they accidentally posted that, you know, in the community feed, like they had like you could get 30 points a day, and they're going to do a leaderboard, and 250 people will get a free. So that starts on Monday too. So lots of big stuff starts Monday, and then of course next Sunday is going to be a week. Yeah, next Sunday will be May 4th, so we'll have lots of Star Wars stuff. Oh crap, Charlie, is that on May 4th? Shoot, now I gotta go look it up. Battle Hawks. Oh, please don't be on May 4th. Please don't be on May 4th. Or if it is late on May 4th. I have a feeling they're going to do drops all day. Let's see. Veve is almost a month late with the Veve versus mobile feature. Was that, Matthew, was that supposed to be out already? I thought that wasn't necessarily out.
I thought they made an announcement it was coming out like later the next week. And that was like 3 weeks ago or something.
Oh, okay.
Didn't Ben tweet about it or something?
Yeah, somebody. No, I do remember. Only 1 month late is still progress. Right. If it's only 1 month late, that's perfect. I'm gonna reject all those. What's your damn schedule?
They did a show, right? Didn't they?
Yeah, they did do a
My
show.
Collectibles did a show about. Well, they said they're about to release the mobile.
Oh,
that was like 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
Okay, it did. Oh, by the way, I'm thinking this week's May. It's not this weekend. It's a week from this weekend. I was right. I'm all good. It's on the 26th. Nice. Michigan Panthers. Where's Wapamis? Maybe he'll be there for the game. Yeah, only 1 month late. Is anyone still using Veve? There are people using Veveverse. It's just not as many as I'm sure Veve would like to see. Here, by the way, let me put these up just in case anyone cares about the Minty Fresh numbers. What is up, Bacardi? Morning. How did what they announced for the Star Wars drop compared to what you heard? We haven't heard anything yet. Wait, did we miss something? Did they announce Star Wars? Uh-oh. They didn't announce Star Wars yet, did they? No, there's nothing out there. Yeah, nothing has been announced, Bacardi. So once that happens, I'll probably do a whole stream that day to go over.
What does he ask? How did what they
announce for Star Wars?
How did what they announced for Star Wars
drops compared to what you heard? So he wants to know if my inside info was worth it.
Oh, you have inside info.
No, but I don't. I mean, I was building before the stream. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Only beta testers. I mean, look, the beta testers are big users of it. There are other people, but yes, beta testers are probably the biggest users. Look, people are going to wait. And let's see, I'm not a tester. Duck and Cover's doing it. By the way, I don't know if I said it already, but on next Wednesday with Master Rody, I am going to have Dan on. So Dan's going to be on. It's only about Veveverse. It's not going to be like, what's your journey? How was it knowing David Yu as a kid, or whatever it is. It's just going to be about Veveverse. So it's actually, hopefully, they'll announce it that day. They'll have the mobile version, and we can talk about it. If all Matthew and informMint have insight. First of all, what's a blockchain, everyone? What's a blockchain? Say it in your head. What's a blockchain? That's my wallet. That's my Veve wallet. Go in my Veve wallet and see what I did. Follow me. All right. And call me out on anything. I have not made any crazy moves on Star Wars. I bought, what did I buy? I bought an X-Wing and two of something else, another vehicle, two of them, because they were cheap. They were like, I think less than $10. I would have done something like that anyways before Star Wars month if I thought there was a good pickup. Obi-Wan Kenobi. I did buy one of him, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago. Did not buy those on any inside information I had. I knew, though, that this would be a bigger Star Wars year than we've had in the past. So I'm pretty upfront about that. Obviously, if I had inside information, I was making plays that would benefit me and no one else, that would be illegal, and I wouldn't do that. But everyone has access to my wallet. Call me out if you want to. You do get information by being out there and around the important people. That's just the way it goes. That's true. People will say things. Rarely, though, do I get like, you can't talk about this, or, but there have been times I've been given information. What is wrong with you, Tucson? I'm not even gonna pull that up. But yeah, look, I think I didn't do anything wrong. But yeah, if you are talking to the people, sometimes you might hear something. It's all hearsay until you actually see it. But we'll see. I'll let you know if it was close to what I heard, Bacardi. I'll let you know when we know. I'll let you know if it was close to what I had heard. So very interesting.
But they didn't announce anything. That's what that question.
No, they haven't. They have not yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Nounish friends are the move right now for reasons. Ooh, wait. Are you giving us inside information, Duck and Cover? I still have my red mint, red Nounish glasses, mint 70.
Did you know the Taproot Wizards? Some of them have a Nouns glasses. They have noggles. Yeah.
Now that Nouns Wizards were the thing on Magic Eden that would get you faster and cheaper stuff for minting the Bitcoins, for minting, not Bitcoins, for the ordinals.
Right.
Did that go well? That didn't go well, though, did it?
The Taproot Wizards? No, it did horrible. It was a $0.2 $18,000 mint, and within a few days went to 13,000. It was just, the price was off. But people have been waiting like 2 years for them. They were taking showers in wizard costumes to get the whitelist. And Chris had one. Chris ended up not minting.
Yeah, I remember he had
the whitelist from him, but I haven't looked. They did get a little bit of bump off the 0.13 they went down to. Last they were like 0.18, still below. Actually, those were the whitelist ones. There were some that went for auction and went for 0.3.
That's nuts. By the way, Duck and Cover, when you put that out, you can tag me or DM me just in case, because sometimes I miss those things. Sometimes I kind of turn things off in the day, but I'm glad to see that you're going to be doing some videos. So let me know and I'll help retweet that out and promote it for you. I'd like to see it. And anyone in here, if you want to do that, let me know. I can help you out. Please share the insider information.
Taproots is at 0.169, so 15.7K. It was an 18K mint, so you're down like 2K.
That's rough. I can't. Well, that's a lot of money for somebody to just throw on a JPEG.
Well, so
it's not a JPEG. Wait, is theirs on a SAT? Is it a Bitcoin ordinal? Or
it's an ordinal. It's
okay, it is an ordinal.
It's probably one of the top 5 ordinals now. I mean,
I'm sure at that price.
Wizards came out, but see, the last one they did, Quantum Cats.
That's true, Matthew.
That was also a 0.2 mint, which I wish I would have gotten. That went to. Where can I see the chart?
By the way, good morning, Vegan Things. Good to see you. Thank you for the like. And if you've not liked this, please like it so you avoid getting smashed in the face with a bat in a video game. Appreciate it, vegan things. Hope you're doing well. Did you go for the drop today? And are you going to be getting a dog this weekend? I need to know who's going for the dogs this weekend. Let me know. I'm going to pull that back up here. We were just talking about the stacker. Hands and Factory. Was that Kahalo? That's going to be the drop there. I mean, look, it's not bad. All right, here, we'll pull this up. Let me know if anyone's going for the dogs this weekend. That's crazy.
I pulled up the chart, but the chart only shows me the volume. I want to see the price. I want to say, well, Quantum Cats, they at least double or tripled. So like you made like $20,000 to $40,000 on Quantum Cats.
Oh wow, that's really good. Hey, by the way, Mike Collectibles in the house. Good to see you. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. Corey and I will be live at 12 Pacific time, so 2 Central on Veve YouTube channel. Today we will be talking Star Wars and new features. Is there going to be any alpha, or is that going to come later? Ooh. I guess that's kind of alpha if they're talking Star Wars. Am I going to have to do another I stream when they stream? Ugh. I need the hours. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I don't know if anyone actually wants to watch.
Do you still need that? I thought you had all the hours you needed.
No, so I've got, let's see, what am I at today? So I actually had hours I didn't know. I'm at 3463 or 67.
Oh, and you got to get to 4K, right?
4K is for full monetization. I mean, look, I'm not worried. I'm going to get there. You know, I've missed 3 streams. Last week, Veve didn't do the one on Tuesday. There was the mess up on that. And then I missed my Tuesday this week and Wednesday. That would have been about 150. So I'd be at, over 3,600. So by next week, I would have been fully monetized. So I'd like to try to do it, but I don't know if it's going to work out. But I might stream it. I might do that too. We'll have to see. But good to see you, my collectibles. And yeah, people definitely tune into that, especially if they're going to have some Star Wars info. I'll let you know when I end this if I'm going to do it. And the people who are deliberate and pay closest attention will always have the advantage over the casual, more focused on being bitter, complaining all the time. Yeah, look, if you want to know what's going on, talk to people. Go to the conventions, absolutely, and you deserve it. You deserve all that stuff. Okay, go ahead, BigA. You got more ordinal stuff?
Oh, no, that was pretty much it. Just that their last drop was at the same mint price, but it did really well. But that was also last year, around almost exactly a year ago, when ordinals was in that little run. Now, it's
now here we are.
I mean, Node Monkeys went to 1 Bitcoin.
You're kidding me.
Bitcoin.
Who's buying that? Like, there's inside information on that stuff.
I mean, who's buying partner statue NFT? The same people.
Well, I'm not disagreeing with the analogy, but like, I feel like
they're buying something they believe holds.
I mean, if I was like, hey, let's make this an NFT, this lifesaver. Don't even know why it's on my desk. It's basically whatever that was. Either was there utility for it? Like, there's nobody's paying that much money unless they're laundering money.
Yeah, the utilities of these big ones is it gives you whitelist to other collections that are basically like recurring free money. If you own an NFT in like one of these top projects, you're gonna get always even the smaller ones will give you like mint a way to mint like some of the new ones, and those are usually like easy quick flips, guaranteed money,
right? So, if you can get in and out. No, look, if you know the game and you can play it, but
yeah, I mean, like, and then they're launching tokens, and you get it on token launches and stuff. So it's kind of like the gold and silver logo. It's kind of the same situation. Like you're not,
except
nobody really cares.
$80,000
just the logo. They like all the perk. They're buying it for the
perk.
They're
buying it for the perk. There's no doubt. Mr. MC1.
Nothing wrong with the logo saying.
No, there's nothing wrong. Look, Mr.
If it was just the logo, I don't think people would be paying that $1,000 for it. It's because
I guarantee you the people who have it and are promoting it, like Mr. MC1, they're doing it because of the value.
Yeah.
Whether they put it in there. Yeah. So look, if you absolutely, Matthew, if you're at an event and you can talk to the artists and stuff like that, they will like leak some stuff out there. What is up, Bruin? Good to see you, man. The only one right now with his own little GIF. Here we go. It's all he comes for. It's good to see you, Bruin. I hope you are doing well. Are you going to be going for Star Wars stuff? I'm sure you're not going for the dogs. I still got to think about this. I mean, there's no chaser, right? Like that normally, I think that was a mistake. They could have had a chaser in here, and I think the price is a little high. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But like with
I mean,
Star
the
Wars
secret
month,
rare is the chaser, right?
no, they're all secret rares. So this set will be
Wait,
worth
they're
a
all they're all the same mint size.
yeah, all the same mint.
I thought the Deadpool one was the only secret rare. I didn't look closely.
No, yeah, no, they're all secret rare. And some are first appearances, some are not. It's not the most horrible drop. I think the price is a little high. I don't know. Let me know in chat what you think. Like I don't get to decide these things. I would say that the price is a little high, especially with Star Wars. Like, you know, I'm just waiting. I saved up. I did buy some more comics. A few have dropped to the price I like for those rares. So I'm still trying to get my MCP points up, but like I'm being very careful what I buy. In fact, there was something I wanted to buy yesterday for 17 gems, only 17 gems, would have been nothing. And I didn't buy it because I'm like, I gotta stay on track, especially if there's more comics I could buy.
Yeah.
Why are you like this? Tucson, you'll never understand Tucson. You never will. You might not like how Matthew is with Veve, but I hung out with him a lot in France, and he's a fun guy, cool guy. Yeah, he seems like a very nice guy. Block me. Look at everyone. No dogs for Bruin. You're making me so sad. And Jay is trolling the people from yesterday by saying Veve since they didn't know how to say it. Let's see. Where is like a secret club at these events? Well, look, there are definitely cliques within. I guess this is not too bad. For example, look at Kid Arcade parties. That party for the rejects, Veve has a special group. Everyone has a special group. Well, they weren't at that. And everyone showed up. There were, you know, there are cliques.
I don't think that's fair. Like Arcade, like spent a lot of time. There wasn't like everyone could go to that party. It wasn't like a invite only.
Yeah, no, and Veve sponsored it.
He was trying to do something for all the people who are going to go out there. He spent all his time putting that Lotteria bingo tournament together. He gave away stuff,
art, his own art that he did.
Yeah,
no, look, he gave. You know, for you know,
I know kind of what he's saying. They do have like little group meetings and stuff, but not the arcade one. No. And
trust me, I am not like I don't know what I am. I'm like the third wheel in this party. I don't really get much out of it, and that's fine. Like there have been people here much longer or doing better content or more content than me. I'm just here. I'm here to hang out and talk about what's going on. But yeah, look, there definitely are groups within. I do think that there are some cliques that are forming. They're getting a little too big for the britches and maybe not be so grateful. But that's a whole other story. But I do think good intentions from Kid Arcade for sure. Kryptoni saying, I second the emotion. I'll definitely be at Kid Arcade's thing. I'm not hard to find. If anyone has issues, that's the place. I'll be there too, Kryptoni. I'm excited. Hopefully we're going to get BigA, but he's got to figure out the whole dog thing if he really wants to go out there. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And look, and even if I'd be sad if Veve doesn't come there, but even if they backed out. No, I said maybe you'll make it to Vegas this year. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the one, if I'm gonna make it, that's be the one I'd go to.
Yeah. I mean, look, Arcade is a good guy. Like, he may not be 100% in on all things Veve, but I mean, he's literally the first person I met in real life from Veve. He was super nice. He's a cool guy. He gave me a tattoo. Gave my wife a tattoo, and I mean, he certainly would not consider himself an insider. But yes, there are groups, I guess, within Veve that are quote cooler. But we're all dorks, so I don't know what I don't know how that works. Maybe not Kryptoni, but me for sure. But it's just weird that we'd have these weird cliques when we should all just be together.
I think a lot of people, like, if you only see like them from their social media and stuff, they might be a lot different in person. Like I play every day basically with Crypto Rain, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was a complete asshole.
Did you tell him that? Really... Did you tell him that?
Yeah. I told him,
cool.
I thought you were gonna be an asshole. You're actually pretty fucking cool, and we get along great.
Yeah, he stopped hanging out with me to go hang out with Rain, which is totally cool with me. No, but like, look, it's so true. Like, look,
yeah,
I try to be real, but like people put on a persona for Me, I'm really this crappy. I'm just this bad all the time. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
there are people who put on a face. Now, like somebody like Kid Arcade, who's like animated, has lots of energy
Oh,
and
yeah.
all of that. He is like that in real life, but he is nice and he paid attention to us and it wasn't just like, hey, like, do you want I can come to you? Do you want me to pick you up? We can meet here? What like he was very inviting and all of that stuff. And luckily we rented a car and we went out to his place and got my first tattoo. It wasn't the Cobra's first tattoo, but look, he really is who he is. I am truly an asshole. If you see me, by the way, Mass Homie, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. And yes, hit that like button, everyone. I need it to feed my ego and for the wife to talk to me a little bit more. Veve events and parties are open to everyone. Veve also sponsors community events with giveaways and host reward. Wait a second. Am I invited to a gold and silver logo party? Because I don't have one. I don't know.
Veve doesn't put those parties on, isn't it?
Oh, I guess you're right. That is.
Isn't it Sanjay that puts the
Yeah,
party
I think
on?
it's Sanjay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Sanjay. I think you're right.
But
yeah,
I know people that went there that didn't have a logo that like got invited.
You can get invited from somebody. Like you're allowed like an extra person. What's up, Digital Toy Tommy? Good to see you. Veve parties for the Club 100 and Go Logo holders are the only groups that have exclusive parties.
As they should be, though. That's the utility. Like you get
right.
Like a little.
No, I completely agree. As long as I'm invited to this, completely agree.
As long as you're invited.
As long as I'm invited. Damn it. My colleague was not ragging on Veve parties. Just want to go hang out with Arcade. There you go. All right. So he's saying the level 100 party is a private event, not organized by Veve, but supported with giveaways. Arcade's party is awesome and was supported by Veve and community members with giveaways and rewards too. Perfect. So let me ask you this. This isn't you. This is to whoever for one of the level 100 parties. If I bring a big guy with me, let's say like 6'5", 300 plus pounds, can I get in? Hence, if I bring the biggest bro with me, can I get into the level 100 party and have him open the door for me? Because I don't think anyone's gonna be able to stop him. You think that's fair? I think that's fair. I think I should be able to go. My lord, if I do that, I got to get a gold logo. How much is a kidney worth? How much on the black market? I don't know. Maybe I can get some Omi and buy it there. It'll be cheaper. I know KCBMWs are picking them up at floor when they get cheap enough. Let's see. And then Veve kickoff parties have entrances based on rank. Oh yeah, with the NYCC tickets, that is fair, and anyone can come to the comic conventions. Perfect. Let's see. Gold silver party. Okay. Yes. I'm gonna have to. Who do I have to hurt to get a gold and silver logo? All right. So we've got. Let's go check out this other thing. A lot of people missed my whatever, my blow me. Did you think that was a good segment? I thought that was pretty.
Yeah.
Good. I thought that was an interesting.
Yeah, maybe I'll help you come up with some.
Please,
ideas.
that would be really cool. Then it would be kind of. What did I guess. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, that would definitely be cool. So this is the other. I might do this.
Is that another one of the Korean artists?
Yes, it's the same Hands in Factory. I like to say hands in my pocket, but they say hands in factory. Oh, is this okay? So this is the special theme, common special edition. Now this is just an NFT, right? Or is it a physical? Let's see.
No, it says signed canvas.
Oh yeah, signed canvas. Okay. Up tempo from Hands in Factory. See, oh my lord. Well, at least this one, it's not like fastest to mint the whole set. I still have bad feelings. Not for Veve, just from that whole day of me spending all those gems and not getting it. There's Tucson's favorite one. And then we've got, not for any reason. So 222. And then this is, so if you get this, that's the one where you get the sign, this thing right here. I mean, I wouldn't mind that. That might look good in my bathroom. Let's see. What would you put that with your antiquity?
You put in your bathroom.
Right. I could see you, BigA. You're like, hey, look, and here's my mummy and my mummy, and then look, I've got this up tempo sign.
I put it in the Florida house. This is the beach house.
Oh right. Oh wait, I thought you were in. I didn't think you had one in Florida. I thought it was in Mississippi.
No, Florida, in Pensacola.
Oh, Pensacola. Oh, maybe I didn't know you had Pensacola. Maybe
Yeah, Pensacola Beach.
Okay.
In Destin.
Definitely cool.
Oh, family.
All right, let's see. If Veve gives you a gold logo, please promise not to sell. Oh no, trust me, I would not. Like, yeah, I would not sell it. Currently, gold logo is around 3K. I think I could get that for my kidney. I think so. Veve also supported the recent community-driven SoCal event. I forgot about that. Giveaways and host rewards. I'm definitely minting this. So he likes this. I mean, it's not bad at all. I'm just, again, trying to keep my money. Who knows? Maybe I will go for this. I might go for one. We'll have to see. But you get this. If you, I never get anything good. Duck and Cover did. He got that penny stamp dealio. But yeah, that might be cool. Kryptoni, did you get the Wilson from the last drop this Sunday? The party and how do you say Auxerre was cool.
That's what
was that?
I'm assuming it's French.
Yeah, I'm gonna totally blow it up. Took over La Pub. Was very casual and fun. All right, so there you go. Let's see. Community live performers should be at Veve public events. It was sad going all the way to New York to miss the live performances at the Gold Party. Yeah, like that's the thing. If there's a big party, put me in the bleachers. I understand. Like I'm just a nobody, but like, yeah, it would be nice to get to go to some of those special events. And I understand why they have like super special events, and some of them aren't even funded by Veve. But look, you might have to sell your soul to go to this, but I get it. If you're at a comic convention or a crypto event and you were wearing a t-shirt with a character on it, if David Dan spoke to you privately and said, we have that is not inside information. Oh, we're still talking about that? Like, I can't act on that. Gotcha. Yeah. Look, I think there's going to be insight. People are going to talk. Things are going to get leaked out, but not much information has leaked out about Star Wars. They've been very good about that. So there's that drop. I really want. Actually, they did release something though about Star Wars. Didn't they on the updates? Didn't they have the whole? Yeah, right here. So this we'll just kind of go over this. So this is what we know we're going to be getting on the 4th. So
there was a
yeah, an article. Yeah, there was an article. This came out last week. It begins May 4th. And then it has everything that we're going to get. Star Wars Troopers blind box, a lineup of elite troopers. So maybe they'll do this right like they did last time where it was like $10. And then maybe they'll have like a chaser with it. And they'll have like still 10,000 or whatever they have. But lots of good mints and stuff. So that could be cool. The Star Wars Trooper helmets. Is this
when did this come out? I completely missed this.
Last week. I think it was last week. Do you think this is
emailed? Because I didn't remember seeing it.
No. It's just on the blog. They released it.
Oh, I don't check the blog.
So yeah, do you think these helmets are like the Bat Cows? Is that? Let me know in chat if you think that.
Remember, there was an NFT project that did like the Vader helmets and different.
Yes.
Stuff.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if they did something like that.
So that's what I'm saying. Do you think that's what this is? Do you think the Trooper helmets are? Is that what that is? Is it going to be like? I don't know.
What's the cross section Stormtrooper helmet?
Featuring the cross, I don't know. Well, beyond my pay grade.
Let's find out.
All right, we're gonna find out here. I'm gonna see what Kryptoni's saying.
A type of
It will come back down, Kryptoni. I promise you. Once they get the Star Wars stuff released, people are gonna be dumping that for money, not because it's not good. I think I saw it get down to 30. I'm assuming Kryptoni wanted to get it for less. Yeah, I'm saving my money for the Phygital. What is that? Moto Michi drop? Oh, the Sui. Oh, okay, that's right. London Police, right? Let's see. All Star Wars promotions start soon. The Force is with us. I hope you're right. He's excited about the helmets. It was everywhere. Jay is trolling you. It would be great to have the clone troopers with the rarity colors and the edition number of the actual armor. Interesting. Okay, that would be cool. Yeah, Stormtrooper helmets are like back. Oh, they are like Bat Cows. Oh, let the frickin' speculation begin. Let it go. Let's see. It's $28.99 Wilson is. All right, there you go, Kryptoni. There's your chance. And Kryptoni, thank you. Really appreciate you supporting the channel and doing that and becoming a member. And of course, you get my amazing thank you here. Here it is. Oh my lord, that's funny. It's in his opinion. Matthew, you can't get my hopes up like that.
It said so. Cross section is not like a type; it's just an actual cross section of it,
Like, bam. Here's the
cut in half, and you can see. And it
here's the
says like
inside
it
phone.
unveils the hidden interior of the Imperial armor.
In augmented reality. Interesting.
Maybe it's complete, and then it flips open.
Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. Yeah, the helmets seem like cows. I mean, look, why not if it's working? If it's working, it comes down under 20. I might have to pick it up. Yeah, 20, I think, would be a good deal. I don't know how many total there were. All right, and look, Jay is now happy. He's never been this happy in his life. So then we got Mandalorian digital collectibles and diorama, pod racers. I'm assuming we're gonna have some type of
Wait. So does that mean we're gonna get the Mandalorian and Grogu? Because it says digital collectibles and diorama, but it says honor the legacy with a special character.
Yeah, Grogu, the Warriors, Mandalorian
with
these special.
Why is it single? This special character. It mentions 3 and it says with this special character.
Oh, I see. Honor the legacy with this special character and scene based on. Ooh, look at you reading. If reading is fundamental, I need to learn how to read.
Because it says digital collectibles and the diorama. So,
but it is in plural there.
Right. Is it like
I think we're getting
like
these.
The statues that we got on the base.
Was it Star Wars stuff like the Stormtroopers?
No. Like we got like the Batman one that got really expensive.
The
like on a base with like a diorama.
Croc? Oh,
yeah, Batman versus Croc.
Batman versus. Don't bring that up ever again. That's a source.
Well, what I'm saying is,
I'm just kidding.
Is this like that? Is it going to be like a diorama with the characters all in one or something? That would be
MC really cool. Or Matthew. Who knows? Let us know if you know.
Yeah,
let's see. I do have insider information on one particular collectible, but I'm not allowed to share info. It didn't come from Veve, but what the F? Well, first of all, we know you're talking about the London police because that's like his favorite project. So I'm sure it has to do with that. Interesting. I hope my thing doesn't sell. Let's say I will say this though, when I do have special information, I gauge how important it is based on how many DMs we get telling us to keep it. The key to getting some information is zip. Yeah, I don't disclose stuff. Well, I certainly wouldn't do it here, but let's see, Superman and Flash.
Yeah, Superman Flash was another
there
one.
You go.
Yeah, I wonder if it's one of those like a scene because it says scene.
Right, it does. Again, stop reading the words and speculate. Speculate. That's what you got to do.
Cool
see all the details.
Like we have a diorama with those characters on it, like an all-in-one.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget the My Collectibles is going to be on at 2 Central Time, 12 Pacific today, with Corey to talk about Star Wars. So I might cover that. I might come back and stream it just to get some more hours, possibly. Let's see. Everything is fair game if no NDA was signed. Yeah, but look, I mean, if somebody tells me not to say something, which rarely happens, I'm not going to say. Like, you got to have trust in this community, or whatever. Yeah, hopefully before the 4th. What will be before the 4th? We know it's going to be before the 4th because he says it in the coming days. Time 12 Pacific.
Of all those, that's the one that.
This one, right?
Yeah, because.
Yeah, that's actually gives us a time frame. Again, reading is fundamental. So coming days. So it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I mean, coming days. What's the gauge on that? Is that 3 days, 5 days? My Collectibles. He's messing with our minds. He's messing with our emotions.
What are those? What are the name of the Batman and Croc or the Superman Flash? They're called what?
Digital collectibles. Hold on, let me look at it.
No, there was a name for it. It was battle statues.
Yes, that's what it is. I think it was battle. I'm looking up right now, and it's not coming up.
Can My Collectibles say like if that right there is basically like the battle statues, like an all-in-one scene, one thing?
Oh, now I see what you're going with this. All right, hold on. Let me see. It doesn't like crocodiles, so I'm just gonna have to put in Batman. Damn it! All right, let's do it. Let's see what we got here. Let me look at I'll pull this up.
Like it's all one thing.
Because here were these. Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Hold on, where is this copy? Yeah, no, right.
It's like the diorama and
Add
all in one.
No, I think you're right. Hold on, we'll find it here. There it is.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go check this out.
Because you have multiple characters and basically a diorama, a small one, but it's still there.
Deadly Tracks, Killer Croc. I guess it doesn't say. I think it is a battle statue. So yeah, where you get a scene. That makes sense, right? You got that, and then social characters and scene-based drop. Although no, it's two separate themes. Because look, it says diorama, which is the scene, and then collectibles. I don't know. All right, let's see. Casey, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Jay Hirsch, that's why you need to watch wallets to see what they're selling and buying. Exactly. What's a blockchain?
It just doesn't make sense where he says honor legacy of didn't.
I don't know. You don't care about the pod racers?
Character.
Right.
It's just a single.
All right, hold on. Let's do this. Let's ask a genius. Let's go ask my friend ChatGPT. Let's see what they say. Hold on. Can I block off what all my searches? Okay, there we go. I don't want you seeing what I'm searching for because that's bad. All right, let's put this in here. Okay, what do you think Veve is going to have for this drop? Let's use AI and see what they come up with. I have a close eye on what's a blockchain wallet. There you go. Fair enough. Tell me what I've been doing. Yeah, let's see. Maybe something big is coming. I saw that too. The promise of pod racing AR. Ask Jeeves. There's another one for my new segment, Blow Me.
We can anticipate several features for this. Wow, thanks for the...
All right, here we go. What to expect from Mandalorian drop, character collectible. Oh, wow. It did not have Boba Fett. These collectibles may come in various poses. Diorama scene. Let's see, for the Mandalorian drop, we might expect a diorama depicting a significant scene. Oh, really? Oh, my God. Hold on. You suck. Let's see what it says. Hit me, Dark Saber. All right, so basically no help. I think we're going to get Grogu. Do you think we're going to get this? When does this? By the way, this was, in case you're just joining me, this was the first thing that I did on my new segment called Blow Me. If you didn't see it, let me know what this is. Let me know what you think this is. There's a little close-up right there. What the F is that, everyone? Let me know. I'll be doing more of that coming up on all my streams, just to bother you, just to make everyone cry. All right, but it looks like there's a lot of stuff. So that is kind of interesting. Experience the high-speed thrills of pod racing in AR with digital collectible recreations of this legendary vehicle, the Phantom Menace. High-speed thrills of pod racing in AR. I mean, that could be cool. I mean, it could be. I don't know. Still wish they'd go down the gaming route. Mandalorian #1, digital comic, and frame collectible. A frame collectible component. What do you think that is? This right down here.
Sounds like maybe there'll be a fidgetal with it, or a craftable, just framed poster.
I mean, I think I would like that. I want to see. Hold on a second. Let me see. Okay, here we go. This is what I want to make sure. So I didn't get full. This is, I don't know. I might get in trouble for this. You want me to release? I'm going to release a little alpha. I heard this last week about the Star Wars drop, that this is going to be interactive. Would you like to see it, BigA? Let's check this out here. Here we go. This is going to be interactive. This is officially confirmed. Here we go. That's right, everyone. Johnny French is officially going to be interactive with the X-Wing, but his mouth never shuts. He will always have that blowjob face, whatever, going. That is it, everyone. Who's excited? Raise your hand. Or what is this? Let me know. Let me know what that is, because I don't even know what it is. All right, so, I mean, lots of interesting stuff coming. Ask Jeeves was funny AF. Who is the worst person to have made it to... Oh, my Lord. I'm not going to do that. Yes, Duck and Cover got the modem, the 2400 bottom modem. I know Doctor Strange knows what that is. What is up, Doctor Strange? How are you feeling last night after our convo talking about Veve? We got to talk about Veve last night. I was slamming my desk every time the guy said Veve. They were actually very nice. I still don't know what the game was. I need Chewbacca. How long do I have to wait? I do need Chewbacca. Veve is selling an experience with the pod racing AR thing. Look, if it is, I can't wait because I'm going to market the F out of this. It doesn't mean I'll get anyone, but it will motivate me to do more. So I'm excited. Look, there's a lot of good stuff coming. I don't think this is it. I mean, I don't have any inside information. If this was it, I'd probably be a little disappointed. But this is a great start.
A lot of stuff.
No, we need something big. This doesn't. None of this says to me massive. I mean, maybe Grogu, but those aren't even FA on the blockchain, right? The Warriors might be. No, I need Yoda or Death Star or Chewbacca. I mean, we still got a lot, right? Like Millennium Falcon. I need one of those. I hope I'm not disappointed. But look, it's all starting very soon, week from Sunday. So I'm excited. Was so cringe. Everything they said
every time.
Every time. Yeah, that's what I figured he meant. Yeah, and we kept on saying it right, which is what makes me think he was an AI bot, because it felt like when I was talking to YouTube when I was having my issues, it's like, oh yeah, we understand. I hear you. Did I tell you I asked them where they were located? Did I say that on the YouTube when I was talking to them about them screwing over my channel? I said, where are you from? I probably said this the other day. And they said, what did they say? I might have to go look it up. They said we're international. Like, they didn't say where they were from. They said they're international. I said, oh, so you're not from the United States. That's okay. I still like you. That's what I said. And it's like, thank you for understanding. That was the answer. So I asked in a way that I knew was a freaking bot. But yeah, we kept on saying Veve and they never corrected themselves. Never. Not once did they be like, oh yeah, Veve. Like, even like we screwed up. I'm just going to say Veve now without even making a big deal about it. It didn't even go down that route. Let's see. Digital Toys of Tommy, the account who ran the space is a huge fudder. That was a hit piece space yesterday. Crazy Profit would even agree. It actually was not that much of a hit. I mean, at the end, he's like, I wanted to start off with all the bad stuff and then get into the good stuff. And they never, only at the very end did we have a fudder. There were actually a lot of people that wanted to go on and talk. I mean, I would have backed out if like Dr. and Dr. Profit and Sleeping and Kyle, like I would have backed out if they weren't in there.
Maybe it's not a bad thing though. Like, if you go to a negative space, that gives you a new audience to at least possibly win anybody over.
Yeah, or just explain the side. I look, yeah, like what did they say? There's no bad publicity. It's good if they're coming out of the woodwork, and this is what O'Malley was saying. It can only be good for the space. That means that there's more action coming. So right.
Like nobody's going to O'Malley's spaces and signing up because they're there because they're already like in the project. So those other spaces where like it's not so friendly would be where you would have people that you could win them over. Yeah.
I mean, I think a lot of people, they even said like my explanation, which I know like Dr. Strange was totally with me because we basically joined Veve for the same reason, or Veve, whatever you want to say. We've always talked about the utility of being able to like, interoperability. I've never cared. It's safe. It's locked down. We're Sleeping Comics and Kyle Wilson were like, yeah, we'd like that. Sleeping was like, I can wait though. I don't need that now. That's probably what's going to happen, but it could be so far down the line. It doesn't even matter. And like Doctor says, look, if I have something worth 10,000 and I sell it, I can sell it for 10,000 and get my 10,000. That's about all I need. And I don't have to worry about somebody stealing my stuff. But I completely understand people who say, I want to have interoperability, or maybe they thought, they were told they would get it here and now we don't have it. It's all good though. It's, I don't think it was that bad. The space was over an hour and only one OG fudder came in as the space was closing. Said he had been requesting a while before they even let him in. I think he was on the list that they gave me. He almost didn't make it technically. Yeah, I had a list and two people I didn't know. So I figured those were fudders. Actually, let me go look. Let me go look at the tweet from her. Because she Venus. She sent me a list of everyone. And I want to see if that guy was on there. So Stephen D and Digital Grail. That's the only one I didn't see. She said Fromy, you were going to be on there, and Kid Arcade was in the audience. He didn't come on. So those two too, especially Fromy and Kid Arcade and Doctor Strange. I was like, oh, okay, this will be good. But I think people backed out because they figured it was a hit piece. But it really wasn't. It wasn't really a hit piece. Veve has been around for years. They're a parody account. Yeah, I mean, no, I know they were trying to troll us. They were definitely trying to troll us with that. And unfortunately, there were more Veve people because they're like, oh my God, everyone's liking Doctor Strange. I can't believe this. Or not Dr. Prophet, what he was saying. So, yeah, I think they thought they were going to get a lot of fudders. And I was okay with that. I came on ready for battle. I think I was pretty cool headed. Tucson, if you put stock in the Gnostic texts, he's the only one of the disciples that is. What are we talking about? I'm missing all that. Nah, that's not him. Ocean came up. Yeah, Ocean came up. Yeah. And Stephen D came up at the end too, but he wasn't really, he was like, I collect. I've got a lot. He wasn't 100% happy, but yeah, I told you the that Ocean guy, he's like friends with Nodes and all that. So basic fudders, just the basic fudders that are out there. What do you have on the docket for the day? Besides playing with your new friend, Crypto Rain.
I'm trying to see what the new update, if it's out yet, but it doesn't look like it is.
Update for Off the Grid. By the way, if anyone in here, let me know. By the way, hit that like button too. I keep saying, by the way, F my life. If I go on, would anyone want to come out and hang out here while My Collectibles and Corey are talking, and then we can talk during and after? Is anyone even interested in doing that? Let me know, because I might, if anyone will show up. If I have at least 10 people who want to show up, I'll probably do it. Let me know in chat, and also don't forget to hit that like button. All right, so you're looking for Off the Grid. And by the way, this really is big alpha here. I cannot believe it's been confirmed on informMint. This is official. Johnny French will be interactive with Skywalker X-Wing. Said no one ever except me. Does that count? I think everyone should buy one because I bought one. I did buy one of these, by the way. This was one of the things I bought. I said I bought that. Actually, let's do this. I don't even care. Let's just go look at my account. Give me a second, though, just in case it doxes me. Hold on. I'm going to let it load up. I'll show you what I got recently. Let's see. I always watch yours opposed to the Veve stream so you can get the views. Hey, I appreciate it. You can do both too. Yeah, look at that. Look, it's confirmed. Johnny French has secret edition. LOL. I cannot believe it. It's been confirmed not only by me, but My Collectibles unofficially, and not as he works for Veve. All right, let's go into my collectibles. Let's go to My Collectibles. Right here. Here we go. All right, who is ready, everyone? Let's take a look at what BE or Inform. I'm not even using BE anymore. I'm just using informant. Let's go check out what I've been doing. Like I said, I'm trying to get MCP points. I'm trying to be pretty clear here. Look, I'm worth 6,005. I hope it's worth more than 6,005. 6.05 thousand. 6,050. I hope it's worth more than that because I do have good mints. So I picked this up 1222. You know what mint that is? I'm going to give you an education.
December 22nd?
Well, yeah, December. But do you know what the importance of that? And nobody said they're going to watch my thing except Krypton.
Stanley birthday or something?
There you go. You got it. Congrats. I don't have the yay. I need to start getting the sound effects. All right. So I just picked these up because probably the price was $1 or $1.25. I got the fiches. That was airdropped to me. There's the X-Wing I bought. So you can see the time frame. I didn't buy. That's not when I bought it, but I bought it. I think I bought it a couple weeks ago. I bought, if it was a good deal, I bought one of these because I really like these Holiday Groot animated. They may never be worth anything. The Red House, Green House. Remember, I got the Scout Trooper from Digital Vibes for $1, or somebody reposted it. So I got that. Luke Skywalker, got my Cat Bronson. I bought that recently. All right, here you go. That's right. TIE Fighter and Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's what I bought. And then Rogue. So I bought 2 of these. They were under $10. In fact, I bought one from TomTom, I believe. Getting off the grid for the first time tonight, just waiting for a little something. Yeah, definitely do it. Duck and cover. And once it's live, I might, if BigA will, maybe we'll start playing on stream. Of course, I'm gonna have to figure out my memory issues. All right, so if we go back a little bit more, right? It's nothing special. Now we're going back to this drop. So I would not say I've done anything crazy on that. You see anything crazy or nefarious?
Nah.
All right, let's go look at my comics, because that's where I'm really screwing over everyone. I bought the Decon is the Best Buy you made utility. Yeah, so he told me. Did you hear what he said about that? The Decon mascot?
Yeah, it gives you the VIP.
Right, okay, you were there for that. So yeah, I bought that live on stream, I believe.
I like how autocorrect, every time you put in Best Buy, it makes it the store.
Yeah,
me too.
It's weird. I don't get it, but I'm on Xbox though. It's is it cross? It's going to be soon. # soon.
Today is supposed to be.
Today is the soon, right? Doctor, the lady who ran the space, is a major futter. Oh, Doctor. How come it says her name is Venus and like, what's her actual Venus and Coin Orca? Well, I'll tell you what. If they did a troll, they did a really bad job. They did not do a good job. I probably wouldn't do it again, but look, I did it. Like, I was ready to go to war if I needed to. My PC is a piece of crap. So is mine.
Pile.
All right, let's back to the comic. I don't know why I've been having so many issues with this. All right, so here you go. Got some secret. This is what I'm packing on here. I think I bought this for $1.50, so I got another. Just rares, basically, right? Ultra rare, rares. I think I got 2 of those. So you can see that's all I'm picking up. I don't know why. This is the one I got on the drop. I don't want to talk about it. That makes me upset. So I've got some stuff. There's some stuff picked up that's expensive. Here, remember this? When I spent $500 to buy all this crap and did not get my colored ultra rare, the stained glass. Right. Look at that. Oh my God. It's 8. I bought 8 of these. Thanks, Veve, for hooking me up. But you can see just a bunch of, it's all the stuff I said. I've been just trying to pick up rares, basically. So there you go. There's my scam. And I have to, how much is this at? Actually, I'm kind of curious. It's probably expensive, but it's probably I'm assuming the prices come down.
It was only that one in the one auction for 24 and the one for
right. So I wonder if it probably won't even come down. Oh, you think it's Futureverse? Are you being serious or are you being funny? I don't know. Here, let's go back to here. By the way, wait, hold on. I got to look this up. Isn't the Thunderbolts, aren't the Thunderbolts Dark Avengers? Yeah, I think they are. Hold on. I got to double check. I don't know a lot of the newer stuff. But they had, the Thunderbolts today, I believe. Well, my collectibles is here. I believe that they changed the name to Dark Avengers, and then they did the Thunderbolts #1 in 2016. I think they changed around 2009 or something. And I'm all lost what I'm doing here. I was looking up today's comic. That's it. All right, where is it? I saw this, and then I thought of Dark Avengers. I'm like, wait a second. Aren't the Thunderbolts Dark Avengers? Okay, here it is. All right, $3, 5, 24. So I need to stop talking about these things on the stream. Because the price gets skewed. Not because of me, probably, but
no, that's what the price was before.
No, I'm just saying, like, I need to be like, oh, these all suck, and then like pick that up for 10 gems and be happy. So there's 17 of these. So people were kind of chasing. No good mints. I'm sure KCBW has already gone through everything and picked up the scraps of good stuff in here. No, nothing good. All right, well, whatever. Yeah, let me know, Casey Munoz. I'm curious if you really think that they're part of the Futureverse stuff. Off the Grid goes mainnet today. Yep, that's what we're talking about. Looking forward to your Dan interview next week. Awesomeness. Yeah, I kind of mentioned it earlier. We got the Dan interview 4 Eastern next week. Masteroni will be on. Now, originally, we were going to do it this week, and Masteroni was going to present his crazy game in that, but he's going to be doing his game on Discord on Veve this weekend. Great prize. They're actually going to be giving away a premium membership, which we don't even know what the price is for that, and some collectibles. So definitely check that out this weekend, Masteroni. And then we'll have Dan on, and hopefully he'll play the game, or at least tell us what he thinks about people making games and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely should be very cool. Whose interview? He's coming on. Yep, he's coming on here. Yep, Dan's going to come on. Things got a little moved around here, but yeah, he'll be on here. I was going to do my big Star Wars stream. I think I'm just going to delay it until Star Wars month. We'll see. A lot of things came up. One utility for cabbage. We're working on it. We'll do the cabbage. Let's see, just the theory, but the timing makes sense. Fair enough. We drop in some utility on X for cabbage. Stay tuned. There you go. Exactly. And you've got your cabbage, right, BigA?
Yeah, I got one.
I love watching BigA, because these streams can be kind of boring, and I'm like watching them fall asleep.
Oh no. I'm trying to see the if the update, like any info or anything.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's probably going to be in like 7 minutes, right? It'll be on the hour, right? Like they're going to release something on the hour.
I would have expected it was going to release overnight, but
where are they out of? Cabbage said stand up. That's right.
The main office is in Germany, but they have offices in London and Ukraine.
No, okay. By the way, I know this is not a reason to join and become a member, but if you do, you get this awesomeness, right? Kryptoni, you get to do the cabbage. You get to have the cabbage right there, because that's what everyone wants. Although if I bring it up on the screen, it just shows that cabbage. But on the actual chat, you can see the cabbages. So if you want to become a member, we only have 5. We still have the top 10. I don't know what that means. I'm not saying it means anything, but it could mean something. But I'm not saying that at all. It probably means nothing. I got legendary and candy and the best variant on Veve. I know what is up with that, Kryptoni? And he gets a Grammy. When I get a Grammy, that's when my wife hands me a graham cracker. That's what we call a Grammy. I don't get anything cool like a Grammy like you got, but maybe one of these days. By the way, that's weird that it didn't work. I don't know. All right. Is anyone going to show up if I stream? I'll probably stream. What else do I have to do? So it's going to be, is it at 2 our time? Hold on. Let me double check when my collectibles could be on. I think it's going to be at 2 Central Time. Let me just double check here. I'm going to have to also work on my computer and figure out what the heck is. Will my downloads really slow down my computer? Like if I have a ton of downloads in my system. A Grammy crack. Once in a while, I hit the nail on the head. All right. Let's see. Let's go check out Veve. If I spell it Veve, will it come up? Here we go. It should be up here. I'll put the link in here too. So just in case, you'll still want to be on there in case they do a giveaway. Come on. This thing's taking forever. Yeah. I'm definitely going to do a overhaul on my computer to see what's going on. Cause this has been an issue. And I think a lot of it has to do with, my downloads. I think I have a lot of downloads. His name is Eminem. What are we talking about? Video. Oh, live. That's what we want. All right. Okay. So yeah, 2 p.m. Let me get the link here just in case. So I'll probably come back on it too. Then we can watch it together and have lots of fun. There it is. All right. So that if I don't come on, that's the link. So Corey and my collectors are going to be on later. They're going to talk about stacker, comic sets, challenges, I guess, and maybe some Star Wars. So maybe I'll listen. But If not, there's the link right there. All right, so you're gonna go. Let's see. You have a vivid imagination. You would have been a great songwriter. You talking about me, or you talking about Duck and Cover? Because I'm not. I could not be a songwriter. All right, so you're gonna do Off the Grid. You're gonna keep an eye on Off the Grid. Now we're gonna get a warning before they turn it off and reset everything. Correct?
Yeah. I just don't know how long of a warning. So
gotcha.
All my money last night, just in case.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do that too. Oh, look, Duck and Cover is a songwriter. Very cool. I am not. Let's see. We won't have all the Star Wars reveals, FY, but we will have lots of good info.
Yeah, the Mandalorian one's the one that interests me the most. What it is.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to know for
a week.
Yeah, a little bit over a week. I mean, he said days. I think the term that my collector
they'll announce it like before the day of. So
of course, and I'm assuming they're not going to wait like 2 days before, right? Like they're going to want to get some promotion. So I would assume it's like here it is, right here. All the detailed Star Wars info will be released in the coming days. So to me, that could mean any time from tomorrow through the weekend, early next week. So we won't know until we see it, but it'll be interesting to see. Let's see. He knows Eminem. I did a song for him, and it was on D12 album. Got 2x platinum for that. Jeez, man. I do not know Eminem. I do not know. I don't even know Nelly, who's from here. But, you know, Charlie, who came on, his wife used to hang out with Nelly. They used to do parties and stuff like that. So that's my, like, 1 degree of separation of somebody famous. I actually have other ones, but yeah, Nelly was big here in the Midwest for a while. Do you know Nelly Kryptoni? I know he's out there in LA. He's probably like, I hate that guy. Did you ever listen to Nelly or no?
I mean, yeah, he had like the most popular songs at the time.
That's right.
Like
Don't forget it, people. Don't forget. He talked about our mall. He talked about Chesterfield Mall that they're tearing down. Man. Crazy times. All right. Let's see. It is 12. So basically, I will probably come back on for MC Corey thing just to, you know, maybe get a few more hours. I don't know. We'll see. I wasn't planning on it, but I might do. I might not. We'll see. But I do appreciate everyone coming here. I hope you like the new segment, Blow Me. We'll be doing more. I think it was a hit. And BigA is going to help me. Is Loki down there? What's up, Loki? What's up? Oh, he's a whore too. He's like my dogs and rolls over for the pet. Okay, close the legs, Loki. Let's keep this. This is an adult channel, but not that adult. We need answer. Oh, we need to answer. Oh, crap. Yeah, we're good. Oh, what time is it at? Cobra. I brought it up and then I shut it down. What time is that at? Oh my Lord. We're fine. It's not going to be I got to go look it up again. It was the 26th. Hawks game time. Sorry, I'm just going to do this real quick since she's on. It's at 11 p.m. on ESPN. What the F? Yeah, we'll do it. Let's get a hotel. All right, let's do it. Tell him yes, Cobra. Okay, he says, yeah, I know Nelly. I was just with him last year at the casino. He won 100,000, but he was down, so he wasn't excited. That would do it. Yeah, cool. Tell Nelly I said hi. Tell him Jamaria said hi. He does know her. Let's see. I don't know them, but used to live with an event organizer and got to hang out with Bone Thugs in Harmony. Wow. That's pretty cool. Will that rapper disaster? Nice. Read the message. Oh, okay. All right. I better get out. You can stay here, BigA, for a second after if you want. I'm going to head out so I can go check out this message. Appreciate everyone coming here. Look for me in a couple hours. I'll probably stream the My Collectibles, Corey, Veve theme. We can talk about that. They're going to have some Star Wars too. He wears a disguise. He got caught. He was at the casinos here, and afterwards they pulled him over and they arrested him because our police suck here. But anyways, I'm out. Everyone, do something nice for somebody. Appreciate you coming here. And I will see you either later today or on Saturday. Have a great day. Do something nice for somebody. Until next time.